Oh, thank you for the headset. Hello. Hi, Chad. Hi. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I'm so excited to see you guys. Hello, I missed you. I missed you, Chad. Hello. I need to not scream too much. Hi. Hi. Hi, Rekko. Welcome. Hello. Hello. I'm actually so excited right now. Ah! It's been so long since I last seen you guys. Hello, Davey. Hello, 02. Hello, Slant Dog.
I did miss you, but not anymore since you are actually here finally.
I missed you too, Slant Dog. Mwah. Hello, Triple. Hello, Hayes. Hello, Ruko. Hello, Proudly. Hello, Yusuk. Hello, Ruko. Hello, Freya. Hello, Alma. Hello, Davey. Hello, Franco. Hello, April. Hello. I think. Hello, Dragon. I don't know anymore. Hello. How you guys doing? Hello. Hello, 02. Hello. So wait, you don't miss me anymore? What the heck? That's so mean. I missed you guys. It's no. It doesn't matter that I'm here now and I see you. It's not that like the missing disappears. What the heck?
OMG, hi Kamiyoshi, I missed you SM.
Hi,
Pink heart emoji. Veli foo
oh my god,
heart, Veli foo heart.
Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you. I do not have myelin when I have this body, so but I can give you lick. Thank you. I was doing bad, but that was so good. Oh, I hope you feel better. Or, well, I'm glad you feel better now. Or would I miss you if you're here? Well, I don't know what to say on that one. Oh, what the heck? We got a little hype train going on.
Welcome back, Veli Footap, Veli Footailwag.
Thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you. Holy shit, there's so many past 5 months going on right now. What the heck? That's crazy. You're not my flop, I can't, girl. I didn't vote for you. Well, go away. If I'm not the flop a gag girl, then you can leave. It's fine. Doesn't matter. But how are you guys doing? Oh my god, guys, I have so much to tell. I have so much to share. Oh, this is a great way to wake up to. Oh, you're so cute, Fallen. You're so cute. Who's cute? Oh, it's you. Spell the tea, girl. Okay. So many things have happened. Okay. Chad, when was the last time I streamed? Hold on, let me take a sip. As, you know, as our ritual goes. Do you hear this? This is Gamer Show. Hi, Beluga. Hello. 3 weeks ago? Oh my god, I truly missed you guys. Oh! Whoa! Well, I'm here. Oh!
Caracal is back home. Hope you enjoyed the trip's heart.
Hi, Davey! I did! Thank you so much for the 7 months. Thank you for your Prime Ginity. I appreciate it. If you guys got some Prime Ginities to share, you know where to share them. Just saying, you know, you know who to give the Prime Ginity to. Unless you already did. That's fine, I respect it. Beginning of October. Oh, okay, first of all, I'm so, like, time has passed so quickly, first of all. But second of all, I also missed streaming a fuck ton. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks. I'm so sorry. Yeah. But I was gonna say, Ritual of Gamer Subs. Today we got a new flavor. We got the... what is this flavor, actually? We got the piss flavor. I mean, it looks like piss, but it's not piss. It's the JoJo. Some like JoJo collab type of flavor. Basically, it's plum. I'm actually not drinking the blowhole.
Welcome back.
Hi, Franco! I thought you were gonna dip. So nice to see you. Hello. Oh, and thank you so much for the 6 months and the Prime Ginity. Thank you. Ooh. What the hell? Oh, the hype train is going on. Franco, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. It's a JoJo. It is actually JoJo reference. I did get the JoJo flavor. And I will share very soon what happened, okay? Gamer Subs gave it to me. Shout out to Gamer Subs. I love Gamer Subs! Okay. There's so much stuff to say. I'm so like overstimulated, but like in a good way. I'm like very excited right now. Is it my Discord roll call? What? Is it my Discord roll? Yes, it is. It is piss flavored. Well, it is actually a little plummy. It is like a little plummy flavor. But I hope you guys have been well. I don't know if I should start yapping. Should I start yapping? Merch idea, this huge ass plush you're sitting on. I don't know. I mean, I think it would be very hard to ship if you ask me. I think it would be pretty difficult to ship, but... is it yapping time? Chad, did you miss my yapping time? Dipping again, good stream. Thank you, Franco. Enjoy whatever you're gonna do. Thank you so much for passing by. I appreciate you. Okay, I will start yapping after I take my my beloved sips of Gamer Subs. Okay, use code Veli for 10% off Gamer Subs. Just saying. Hi, Bearded. Just started the yap. Okay, so where do I start? All right. So first of all, I had to stop streaming before I actually departed to Germany, like actually a bit much more before, because they had to renovate the house. For those who are not in the Discord, they had to like renovate the house. We had to get rid of the mold, and there was actually so much mold behind my room. Like it's so messy. Oh my god, it's so freaking messy. Also, thank you, Tiger. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Wow. So let's start by the fact that so many people know me as the moldy VTuber. Also, I don't know if you guys can notice, but there's a bit of echo, a bit like more like echo than usual in my voice, because my room is very empty right now. My dad was very precious and helped me set up my, my whole streaming setup again and everything. Also, they give it a headbutt. So it is very echoey. There's a lot of things missing, but my setup is not missing. That's the important part. I remember you pinging in the Discord about the room. Yeah, because I wanted to keep you guys updated. I didn't want you guys to like be left out of it. Because, I was like kind of missing. I was not streaming properly. And then I felt really bad about that. I'm sorry. Hello, Veli, missed you. Have a good stream. Lovely, lovely words. I will check you later. Don't worry, Bearded. Enjoy working. Thank you for being here. Don't worry about it. Okay, so... Did you steal all of Toffee's boxes? He stole my boxes. He's the one who stole my boxes. You should like blame him, not me. What? Oh, hello, Punish. Welcome. Okay. I'm too excited right now to speak. I'm so happy. How am I? I mean, how are you guys? I mean, you can tell what I am. You can tell what I am. Or what am I? How am I? Yeah. I'm supposed to yap, but I cannot yap. I'm just excited. Let me put some music. Hold on. Okay, here. So, I will start yapping. So, I was talking about the renovation at home. Yes. I'm doing well. I'm glad you guys are doing fine. Wow. So, they had to do work at home. My room was moldy. And here's the thing. Every year I struggled with mold because, first of all, my windows were old. So, like, my windows were the type of windows that, like, you could literally knock on and they would, like, do the noise. Like, that's how old they were. They were only, like, one singular glass. Well, like, modern ones have, like, double glass. So, like, if the outside condenses, it doesn't, like, get inside. But in my case, it was only, like, one-sided window. So number one, anyone could break in if they wanted to. They could literally just like toss a freaking bottle at my window and they could just break in. And number two, when it was like raining or like it was cold, there was like a lot of condensation on the window. It was just like, most windows you're not gonna make. No. My window was the one that was like so weak that like anytime a car passed by, like the window would shake. Like the glass would shake of the window. So I don't think that's normal. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but like I don't think that should happen. So, oh, what the hell? That's a long message.
Our night shift was chaos as ever at Fort Hills. Got into 1287 truck hauling PMM to the dump. It lit on fire. Fifth load at 10:15 p.m. The fire suppression didn't go off. I got on 1427 run that haul truck for 2 loads, then an oil line bursted.
What?
The heat set off the fire suppression. I inhaled a bit of it. Now it feels like daggers in my lungs when I breathe. But hey, I have silly cackle stream in the med bay while they check me over for fire suppression dust in my lungs.
You guys are not making a copy paste out of that. Poor guy. Dude, what the hell? I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I mean, your night shift truly like, Chad, have some respect. Dude, okay, I'm sorry that happened, but what the freak? Dude. Midwestern, I'm so sorry about your night shift. Chad, you're so mean. Dude, okay, that is crazy. I mean, I had some lung issues myself, so like, I can't blame you. I understand what you mean. I hope you get to feel better now. I have silly in med bay. Well, they checked me over for fire suppression dust in my lungs. Dude, I truly hope you get better. That was a crazy ass long message, but poor you. You should definitely get some rest. Blech. This model suits you, Oh, does it? Thank you. Ugh. I just felt like being cozy today because I know we're not gonna really stream like gaming today. Like I have so much to yap about, so I was like, let's get cozy together and like just yap a little bit, Also, hello, Mikas, welcome. Okay, so I will actually start yapping properly. So Renovations, right. We already spoke about the mold issue. Chat already knows that I have a problem with mold because I had those problems before. It's nothing new. And they would present themselves every year, every winter, because, you know, because of the window. So now the first thing we did was change the windows. So now I upgraded. I'm no longer Windows Vista. I'm no longer Windows XP. I'm now like on Windows 11. IRL. I got like actual proper windows now. So now, if it rains, it does not condense on the window, and it's normal. And like, you know, if the cars pass by, you know, it doesn't like do the vibration thing. It no longer sounds like I'm in a chamber with like a vibrator turned on 24/7. Okay, so that's a really good thing. Also, thank you for the follow, welcome. So that's the first thing. The second thing that got changed is clearly they use this little thing. Listen, I don't know shit about like worker stuff, okay? They use this thing that they use to scratch the paint off the walls, right? They kind of like just, you know, they scrap the wall. And they started like scrapping off the paint. And, you know, they kind of like started uncovering this, you know, surprise, which was mold, which is not really a good surprise, you know, but it is a surprise. It's like when you're like a kid in like kindergarten and they give you like these like stands to like, you know, scratch on or whatever and like find the surprise. And but instead it's my room and it's mold. So, you know, they get rid, you know, they found the mold, they got rid of it, they repainted, they put the stock on the wall, the stock. They put some white cream, okay? They put some white cream on it so that my wall is a wall. Yeah. And then, chalk, I think. Veli just changed the wall. Well, that's essentially what they've done. That's exactly what happened. They just changed the wall straight up. I know 3 or 4 VTubers who encountered with mold. What's up with VTubers and mold? I mean, I think, you know, it might be that we're just a bit poor. We might just be a little bit broke. No, I'm kidding. In my case, I just got unlucky with like buying a house that was not properly renovated, and we did not know that it had like mold problems and lots of like old stuff. We kind of gambled it because it was cheap, so that's why. But we ended up like repainting the room and everything, so that was really nice. But it was really spooky because you guys knew about the mold issue. But the problem is, when I moved in, there was like this really big closet that like covers half my room, and we never like dared to move it. We never knew what was like behind it. So when we like moved the thing, we found this massive wall of mold that I lived for like the past 2 years, and like we didn't know. We only saw the visible mold, you know, like we only saw the mold around the window and in the corners that you guys already know about. There was actually more. It was like, yeah, it was very well hidden. Yeah, so I don't know if your streamer is like a bit weird, and sometimes that might be it. Massive wall of mold. Yeah, I did take a picture. I was almost tempted to show it to you guys, but I was like, no, what are they gonna think about their own Oshi streamer having a crazy ass wall of mold? I don't think they would like to see that. In fact, you guys would be horrified. Can I see it? No. You guys will never get to see it. I'm sorry. You need to keep in your mind this innocent image of your favorite streamer being cute and demure, okay? I don't want to be the new Asmongold VTuber, especially when it's not even my fault. It's not a matter of like dirt, okay? It was just a shitty room and shitty windows. It's not my fault. You're not innocent. Yes, I am. I'm incredibly innocent. Oh. Can't you tell I'm very innocent? Alex, so cute. Don't you guys think I'm cute? Listen, innocent. I'm very innocent. I even asked Chad. Guys, I asked you guys in the Discord. I was like, hey, do you guys think your streamer is say-so? And you guys were like, yeah, you're pretty say-so. I would like blast you in public. So I'm very innocent. Yeah, you guys can't tell me otherwise. Just don't look at Twitter. Just don't look at Twitter. You cannot get. No, I can. Well, no. I'm not gaslighting. You guys are trying to gaslight me. I kind of slipped there, but like ignore the last part. It's fine. But anyway, they did the renovation thing. Yeah. So in the meantime, that like they were renovating my place, I took the chance to, you know, go trip around and go exploring. I became Dora the Explorer while I was outside. and I did a lot of things. So the first trip, like the first trip that happened was Polaris, which I actually posted a blog on YouTube as well. If you guys want to go check it out, if you haven't checked it out yet, I will link it. You guys can like watch it later. It's an IRL vlog, or we could watch it together if you want. We could actually watch it together, you know? Let's watch it together. But I'm not gonna be able to move. Hold on, how do I do this? Behind the scenes, yeah, it's gonna be the behind the scenes commentary basically. Okay, let me just do this. I'll add it here. I'll add like a screenshot here. Let me just because you know I'm in this body. I don't want you guys to see my head being taken off, because I'm gonna be honest, that's like what happens in the VTuber behind the scenes. So I will rather screen share here instead of like changing overlay. Whoa. Hello, madame. I have been obligated to visit a hex upon you this day. I curse you with a meaningful and everlasting friendship. I condemn you to a life of peace and happiness. And finally, I visit upon you a malediction of an active chat and above average video games. We here at Sinners of Vitriol initiating team building. Hope you enjoy your magic experience. Have an enchanted day. Oh, thank you, Speed. Welcome. Damn, you guys are yapping more than I am today. You guys are being yappy. Have you heard the Cinder the Hellhound VTubers? Yeah, I do. I'm so happy for her, actually. I expressed my joy, and some people didn't agree with that. So this is a funny thing that happened on Twitter, right? Cinder came back with like a 1,000-page Google Doc, and then I commented that I was like happy she's back, because I'm gonna be honest. Unless you're like a pedo, unless you have like, you know, did the R thing on someone, unless you have like truly broken the law, everyone deserves a freaking chance, especially when it comes to streaming. Listen, freaking that guy who, like, I don't know, what was his name again? There was this one guy that was like, you know, outed as like a pedo, right? He's still streaming somehow, and he still has like some community. I don't freaking know how he does that, why people watch him, but there's people who like watch Asmongold as well, when that guy is like kind of empty-headed. Listen, I'm not judging anyone, but I kind of am. How can you watch a guy who keeps like dead animal bodies in his freaking house, dude, and just uses his wall to wipe? Okay, whatever. We move on. Regardless, my point being is, if you haven't broken the law, you deserve a second chance, period. Okay? Especially when it's like private matters, especially when you've done like mistakes that, like, you know, are to you. It's just a you thing, you know? Also, why is my alert? Oh, let me move it down here. Why are you that up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Buken. What? She threw plushies and pillows at me. No, okay. Yeah, okay. Guys, you want to know something really crazy? This is really crazy. You know about the Emira situation? So I was there right next to her, not even like 20 minutes before. I was in that same line queue 20 minutes before that happened. Not to meet Emira, but I was like next to it to meet Henya. So when that happened, I was like really shocked, actually. I was like, holy fuck. Hello, hi Bukan, welcome. I just got this channel recommended. Welcome in. We're currently yapping. I just came back, so welcome. We're just like yapping in general about, like, you know, TwitchCon and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. When I opened Twitter and I saw like everyone talking about the Emira situation, I was like, holy shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was there. You know, it's like one of these moments where, like, wow, you could have been there, like, you know, 20 minutes before, and you would have seen it happen right before your eyes. So you kind of were there, but like you weren't. So it was like super uncanny, which is incredibly fucked up what happened, by the way. And in fact, after the event happened, a lot of people were like concerned for my safety, because I was at TwitchCon. They were like, oh, you better be careful and stuff. But thankfully, I was in really good company, and nothing bad, not a single bad experience happened to me at TwitchCon, by the way. Like, let me just preface it. If you guys think I'm going to share bad stuff, nothing bad happened. I will only share the good stuff. I had so much fun in America, I had so much fun at TwitchCon. I have no complaints. Like, genuinely, I enjoyed my time. And I'm going to be honest, it changed my view on America as well. Like, it did. I used to be an America hater. After this trip, I kind of like it. The only problem is that the food remains the same. Like guys, I I gained some weight after TwitchCon. Cause like they have so much good food, but like, oh my god, as an European, I can tell the difference. Oh my god. I was like at an Airbnb with like other VTuber friends, right? We ordered like this freaking massive pizza. Dude, this pizza was so oily. I don't know what the fuck they do to pizzas in America, but it was horribly oily. And when I, you know, as an Italian, I looked at that and I was like, guys, why is it oily? And they were like, oh, it probably is because of the pepperoni. And I was like, no, look at the cheese pizza. It has like an absurd amount of oil as well. Thank you for the follow, Scar. What? How did I read Scar? SR Kartoffen, welcome. Thank you for the follow. It was incredibly oily, and I was like, no, look at the cheese pizza. It's pretty oily too. What the heck? So that's not oil, that's grease. I don't know what the heck they do to these pizzas, but like if that's oil, that's like 1,000 calories added on top. Just like that. Like no wonder, you know, majority of there's like an obesity problem in America. Everything is just loaded with oil and fat. There's a lot of fat in US. Yeah, there absolutely is. I gained so much weight. But I'm gonna be honest, when I was in America, I had the best ice cream ever. I don't know if they put like some kind of drug in the ice cream, but it was amazing. I ate it like 3 times. And I'm Italian. I love gelato. But I ate it 3 times. It was really good. It was really freaking good. But let's rewind for a moment. Let's rewind. We were gonna talk about like the little Germany trip, right? So yeah, let me play the video. Hold on. Let me window capture. I have so many window captures. I'm gonna gamble it. Which one will it be? Whoa. Chat, do you want to pick a number from 1 to 4? I have like 4 window captures. Pick one. We have window capture 4, and window capture 5. Pick one. I don't know which one it is for YouTube, but pick one. I'll let you pick one. Are you like interested in the normal capture, the 4 or 5? Which one calls to you? 3? No, there's no 3. Guys, there's no 3. Okay, it's only 4, 5, and normal window capture. 5? I don't know what happened to 1 and 2. They don't have to exist. I like 4. I mean, a lot of people saying 5. 3. There's no 3! Hawkman, Hawktua, welcome. Hello, Hawkman. Welcome. 3. Okay, whatever. I'll pick 5. Boom. All right, is this gonna be the one? I need to open the YouTube video as well. Hold on, let me prepare it before I screen share some crazy whack-ass stuff. Okay. Oop. It played for like a split second. Hold on. Quality. We're gonna up the quality to 1080p because you guys deserve nothing but the best. Okay. And well, this was not the YouTube one, but it works. Hold on. We're gonna do, how do we want to do it? Theater mode? Oh, okay. Calm down, baby. I was about to call myself the B word. Okay, here. We crop it like this. Okay? I'm very professional right now. Crop. Boom. There we go. Now we have the little theater mode. Do we want to cover chat with the theater mode? Or do we put it here? Where do we want to put it? We can put it here, actually. That works. That works. Okay, perfect. Why do you have those hashtags? There's suddenly like a certain amount of smoke getting into the room. Oh no. Top right. Okay. I will leave it here. All right. So this was Polaris. So double audio. Oh, there's double audio. Oh yeah, because of YouTube. Here, there we go. Or actually, let's do it this way. There you go. Also, chat eye drops are good. Get them if you're a gamer. Wow, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna say that when I went to like Germany, I was mainly with hold on. I had to clear my throat. I was mainly with like I initially got picked up by a friend of mine because he also lives where I live, and then I hang with like a girl and another guy. So it was basically like a tiny group of 4 that would like basically like hang together and stuff. And I will share more later on, but this was kind of like the little con thing. So do we want to make the volume loud? Maybe, probably. Hello everyone. Today we decided to go at a Polaris convention in Germany. Is this loud enough, chat? Does that work fine? Is it loud enough? Meow? Is it fine? Your first vlog, so I hope you guys get to enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, nice. We're currently boarded on the plane. So this is the plane, yeah, the very cool plane. So we finally landed. And this was like one of the guys that picked me up, yeah. Hamburg. Welcome in Hamburg. This was also my first time in Germany, and we just arrived at the center. The weather was like literally like the UK. Honestly, it literally looked at the UK, you know? Like you have like the little bus here, you got like the sky looking like as empty as gray, so it looks funny. Pretty cool. It's like UK-ish vibes. Like, I mean, the sky and everything, it does look as dull as the UK. One of the first things we decided to do was get some bubble tea. I love taro boba! Because in my country, it's really hard to get my hands on. And I got some I love taro boba! And after all of that was done, we finally got to get to the con. I love boba. And let me tell you, it was... Oh, by the way, every time I spot like one of these guys in the wild, I just fall in love. This is like, it looks so seemingly real. When you are walking around with like this Sims thing, like this tiny little lamp like connected by a tiny wire, and you see it from afar, it literally looks so real. Quite messy. So we're finally ready after so long. Oh yeah, guys, that's me. Hi! I'm here with a friend, so... And this was my other friend. This was my other friend. And she was cosplaying Ray's from Chainsaw Man. I actually started watching Chainsaw Man like very recently. Like literally yesterday I started watching Chainsaw Man. Because everyone is talking so much about the movie. So I was like, okay, I want to see what the movie's about. But I need to probably watch the series first. So, no spoilers. Oh, nice, Micahs. Thank you for the spoiler. Thank you. Thank you so much. For the con, I can't believe how long this took. Oh yeah, and okay, let me give some context about this. Me and my friend were literally in the bathroom for hours while my 2 other friends were waiting on us because we were trying to put on my contact lenses. Okay, more context. So before we got to the con, I told my friend, yo girl, I cannot put on for the life of me contact lenses. Can you like put them on for me instead? And she was like, sure. So this is actually what happened. We were in the bathroom and I would like keep my eyes open while she would try to put the contact lens in my eye. And it took literally just 2 hours. Like she would try over and over again. And she wouldn't be able to put it in. And I thought it would make the process easier, but actually made it more complex. So that was like really funny. And on top of that, not only that, but my makeup, I brought like oil, like hair oil that I like to like carry around because I like my hair to smell good and stuff, and it freaking spilled in my backpack. Guys, it spilled in my backpack. The oil was literally like just open all over some products. It was so bad. So that's what I'm referring to when I say like an oily mess. But yeah, I didn't clarify in the video. And me and my friend like in the bathroom for like 2 hours just trying to figure out the contact lenses and everything. Yeah, I always scuff, man. Filled up, so it is not a good. Yeah, the backpack did smell good at least. I was just like, yeah, I'm just walking around. Whoa. Yeah, this con was actually so big. We found this really cool room with neon lights, and well, I hope you guys know that I absolutely love neon lights. I like the neon aesthetic. And of course, the con was filled with manga, and you know the spicy manga too, as you can see here. And then we they had the goon. They had the goon loot. Also, she was super cute. I yapped like a bunch with her. This was in Polaris. This was in Hamburg. Well, guess what? I'm a kid at heart. Give me a little diamond. Also, I have like a video upcoming about TwitchCon as well. It's in the works. I'm whipping my editor to get it ready ASAP. Oh, dude, I could not remember the name. I literally said magnificent, but I meant maleficent.
Why isn't even gonna forget the character's name?
Nintendo lawyers coming for the music. I don't even know it was from Nintendo. My editor chose it.
German. Hello. Wait.
Maleficent. Yeah, no, I said magnificent or something.
Oh, you look super cool as well.
This was such an like awkward interaction, by the way, because like here's the thing, not a single soul at this con could freaking speak English, guys. So every time I would pull up to cosplay, I'd be like, oh, who are you? And they were like, was? Was? Oh, yeah. Dude, not a single soul could speak English. So even in this interaction, I was like, who are you? And they were just like talking to each other in German. I'm like, ja, ich spreche keine Deutsch, ja. And it was like, I don't know, it was so awkward. That was, yeah.
Oh my god, I need to practice my German. Send help.
That was like dying. Also, look, we found Floppa. I found a Floppa fairy. It was so cute.
Wait, that looks so handsome.
Look, it was so cute.
So I ended up getting like these.
It was so cute. It was a little furry in the wild. It was only the only furry I spotted at this con,
We're gonna
actually.
find somewhere to sit.
And then we got these. These are like actually doing okay. They looked better than they tasted. I'm not gonna lie.
We usually don't do that. Are you sure? And I was
My
like,
friend
yes.
got like
And I'm
meat on
100% sure this is
sticks.
gonna taste bussin' with that sauce on top. She got some yakitori. I don't know.
Like this was like tasted way better than like my buns. Better than sauce, absolutely. It was way better with sauce. When I asked them for the sauce, they were like, "Are you sure you want to put the sauce on?" And I was like, "Yes," because it looks bland. The sauce definitely made it better. Yeah.
She's still eating, but look at that.
Sure. And then there were like two little, the little Shaw, Adina. And then they had like the little meetup. Hello everyone. Hi, Lone. Welcome. We're doing well. I hope you're doing well. And then there were like dices. There's always like dices everywhere. Hornet. Yeah. Hornet. I forgot her name. I just say Shaw, Adina.
Looks like people are buying
Boshanka.
cards here. And here there's like a resting room. Wait, kimonos.
Guys, I want to wear a kimono someday. Shaw.
Look at that.
Go.
These look absolutely gorgeous.
I forgot what
should
all the
probably
things she
make a
like Hornet
YouTuber
can say.
design for mine. And here it looks like they got some
Yeah, look at that.
showcases.
So cool.
Very cool. Oh, that must be really cool to wear. Look at that. That looks sick. Oh, look at the anniversary. Oh my god.
And they had
only
like,
had pink.
dude, this
I
art
would
looked
take
so
it.
cool. I really wanted to like get it, but I couldn't. Hi, Vortex, welcome. For context, we're currently talking about
Had
Germany
this
trip.
really cool display of anime
Yeah.
figures, as you can see here. That was super cool to see.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, I see an Akatsuki member right there.
I saw this guy and I was like, holy shit, it's from the Akatsuki. But I don't remember the name.
Obito? Was it Obito? The guy
Obito.
with the mask and the hook?
Guys,
what's the name of
the Akatsuki member, like with the mask?
Look at one of my friends just like fingering Pochta.
I was actually trying so hard to find
Okay,
VTuber merch,
I didn't mean
but
to say it that
after
way, but it was
some time,
funny.
I finally found some. I wish I could have found more.
Honestly, I'm genuinely
Really,
like,
Naruto
really,
fan?
really
Yeah, I
impressed.
watched it so
I don't know,
long
maybe
ago, but
because,
Naruto was a
the
good
pictures were
watch.
very low from the previous cons I've been to, but I'm really pleasantly surprised.
And this
with
was like
the
me
amount
amping
of
about the
booths
con
there
actually
is,
being
this
good and
place seems
stuff.
really big. I feel like we haven't even like touched like half of the booths so
Naruto's
far.
the OG. Yeah, it
Each
is.
booth is so unique and has so many cool things. Like, I could
Look at
buy
how
a
big it
from
was, by the way.
every
Like, look,
booth
it's
if I
so
could.
massive.
Oh, here's the little goon section with all the accessories
Wow.
as well.
Wait, is it
We got
muting?
plenty of Dakis over there. I don't
My
see
mute
any
doesn't work. Oh
VTuber,
no.
though.
Oh well.
Oh, this art is also pretty. Oh my god, I'm in love with this print. Oh, that's also beautiful.
They had so
Oh.
much cool art, man. I wanted to like buy so much stuff and I couldn't. It's not
We
fair.
have Legends art. We got Jinx. Oh, Jinx looks super pretty.
And I just
Limited
like
pins.
looking at stuff. peeked out is so funny.
Super pretty.
I didn't notice that.
Limited pins.
Why did he peek out like that? Oh my god. Wait. I just want to see it one more time. It's just...
Jinx. Oh, Jinx looks super pretty.
He's just kind of like...
Limited
He's like,
pins.
who's this? What the fuck are they doing?
Oh, this is such a nice style.
Oh my god.
Wee, look at that. They're so beautiful and so colorful. Look at the detail.
The wig of your model was so detailed, by the way. Yeah, you guys will see it as well. The actual like, because you know here I had like a simpler wig. This is a wig I will carry around Europe. The one in this video. Well, the other one is gonna be the one I will use in America. And if you ask me why, it's because it's too much like bringing it back and forth. Like it's genuinely so expensive bringing a wig back and forth from Europe and America, and it's also like hella maintenance. So I was like, it's better if I just leave it in America to a friend. So like every time I need to use it, I can just like, you know, use it there. Because I also do believe that like, you know, American cons are like far more important than like the European ones, if that makes sense. Like everyone is in America, dude. I've been to both TwitchCon EU and TwitchCon America, and the difference is insane in so many ways, like so insane. Like first of all, size-wise, and second of all, the amount of people that are there, that like the amount of VTubers. Everyone was there, everyone. So yeah, that's mainly why.
Piece. They said to come back in an hour, which my friends really hate me for, because
oh yeah, here I ended up like commissioning like a little art piece so that I will show like at the end of the video.
There's so many beautiful art pieces. Oh wow!
Look at that one! Oh my god, the Pokemon! It's so cool. Like I don't know, I walked back into it again. It's like so pretty. I love it.
I love it. That's amazing. That is so cute. Beach fox.
Oh, here they have also like this thing that was like similar to Oso. I don't know, like you just press the button. And I think I'm mutuals with this VTuber. I just don't remember her name. The fuck is that? I don't know. You just like you press the button when it like reaches the circle.
I think so.
I think this was VTuber merch. I still don't know to this day, by the way. I did not ask them.
I don't know who these. Wait, I think I've seen her before. I'm not sure who it is.
I'm not huge into Pokemon, but a grown-up person like that would be sick. It is.
In the area. In the area? Is that the VTuber area? It is the VTuber section.
We also ended up meeting this really
oh yeah, and then I ended up like yapping with this VTuber.
With a bunch, and she was super sweet. You should absolutely go check her out.
Hello. Hello.
I wonder how much it costs to like just have like your model at a booth.
I love your gloves. Thank you.
I've never done that before. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll be like digitally at a con. Taking the place in the line. There was literally no one behind me. She was alone. I was keeping her company. There's just a screen. Okay, and you guys are talking to the screen too. So like, what's your point, huh? Yeah, gotcha.
I'd love to read you sometime too, but I won't be heading out now. Thank you so much for the talk. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
No, it's okay, guys. I'm actually real.
Thank
You guys might be like a, you know, imaginary, but I'm real. You guys are not.
I'm so happy you found this place.
And then like, I feel like, by the way, another one. The Sims in the corner.
This is where all the VTubers are hiding. Oh, India. Oh.
Then this was me just being silly.
Oh, I'm silly.
My ass thought that like indie stood for like indie VTubers. My ass was that goofy. But it's just indie games.
Oh, I know a friend who would love this. And I'm talking about Aura.
Indie era VTuber. Stop! I'm so sorry.
At this point, I think we're currently finished.
It didn't say indie games. It just said indie.
So I guess we're just gonna
You're so
sit down
mean.
and wait for my little commission to be done, and then probably leave. I'm not
Oh,
sure
by
if
the
we're
way,
gonna
by
be
the end of it, my feet were
doing
hurting so
something else
bad.
Today it is almost.
Oh,
I
I just saw my friend take a picture. I didn't even notice.
It's not. It's already.
What else is indie mean?
Overall, the
I don't know. Oh yeah, and here's like the little art piece I got. It was really cute.
It was super fun. There were so many booths.
Look, you can see it here. Oh,
Amazing.
yeah, there you go. You can see it here. It's pretty cute. I had like the little flying macaroons and stuff, and it was like a nice little piece of art.
Artworks to look at. So I hope you guys got to enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I didn't know what to do as an outro, so I was like,
for you guys.
like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Oh. But that was pretty much the, you know, the little Germany experience. As it comes to con, there were actually many more things that happened after that I could share now, because they were not included in the video. But basically after the con, we ended up like, you know, going to like eat together as friends, of course. And we also, funny thing happened. Funny stuff happened. That's goodbye, listen to. What would you rate it from 1 to 10? Okay, the con was like, I would say it was like a solid 9 out of 10. The overall experience in Germany was a 7 out of 10. And the reason why is because this group that we had, right? It was like, as I mentioned, it was like me, another girl, and 2 guys. So they're probably gonna hate me if I share this, but basically this girl and this guy had like a thing going on, so you can imagine what was happening. Me and my other friend were basically like cucking them. They were just kind of like clinging to each other almost the entire time. They were just like, you know, like we were just like literally just third wheeling. At some point, we all like shared the same hotel room, and you know, me and my friend would like downstairs while like these two were in the hotel room, quote unquote, getting ready, and they took like 2 fucking hours. You don't want to know what happened in these hours. You can leave your imagination to that. So yeah, we don't know what happened, but like a guy and a girl alone in a hotel room, when they fling for 2 hours and then they say, oh yeah, we took some time because we were getting ready, that sounds like freaking cap to me. So I think they made some children inside the plastic bag. And then they threw the children in the trash bin. I think this is what happened. Okay, anyway. So overall, that was like the German experience. I had some Korean barbecue in there as well. And it was really good. I am still very grateful to have gone there, because first of all, I've never been to Germany, and like I love traveling, so I will take any opportunity to like go anywhere. And second, one of these guys, the flingy guy, was actually the guy who covered a lot of expenses for us. He was the provider of the group. So he ended up paying for like almost every time we ate together in a group. It was really nice. So he like, you know, offered the barbecue. He offered the Persian food we had. So it was really nice. I'm very grateful, because my broke ass right now is broke. Guys, I'm broke right now. I'm really broke. So I'm really grateful about that. Really nice. The innocent VTuber Veli. But I'm innocent. But I'm freaking innocent. What? Are you guys saying that like third wheeling is not innocent? That's like peak innocence. You're like literally being a cuck. Isn't that peak innocence? Anyway, just don't need to save money, bruh. But that was pretty much the German experience. Not third wheeling, the commentary after. Okay, well, whatever. This is just the details. That's just details. But at least I had my friend to like laugh about the situation with. Oh yeah, we also all had like one night where we were all like got so wasted at a bar, by the way. We went to like a bar in one evening together, like me, this guy, like the girl, and this other guy. So the girl was completely gone, and she was clinging to this guy, while this other guy was like, he was like the loud one. And I was also like pretty drunk. I could not freaking like walk properly, and I had like a really funny interaction. So as drunk as I am, I go to the bathroom. I even call my friends on Discord and I just like yap to them. And then as I walk out of the bathroom, I encounter this like Asian couple, and they start like, they were also clearly drunk, and they start like talking to me. And it was like a really dumb interaction because I was like, ni hao, and they were like, no ni hao. And then they started saying stuff in Vietnamese and making me repeat it. And bro, dude, I could not leave. Like literally, they made me like repeat some words, and I was like, haha, thank you. And then I'm like leaving, and this guy fucking pulls me back by the arm, and he's like, no. Like, you know, speaking in his Asian language. Bro, I was trapped with like these two loud people and me being drunk as well. It was a funny interaction. And then a friend of mine came out of the bathroom as well, so it was just like, the moment he came out, I took the chance to run away. Well, he ended up like talking with this Asian couple. Did you get blackout drunk? I never get blackout drunk. So here's the thing about me. No matter how much I drink, I stay mentally sober. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am capable of holding proper conversations. In fact, when I was like in a call with like these friends, they even told me, you sound oddly, like what you say oddly makes sense, right? Well, my older friend, you know, at some point asked me to like pass the phone, and he couldn't, like, you know, he was saying random shit. And my friends couldn't understand him. So overall, at the end of the night, I was still like talking fine, but everyone else was completely gone. The girl couldn't walk straight, the guy couldn't walk straight, and I was trying my best to stay sober. Because that's just me. When I am like high or when I'm drunk, I try my best to just like be composed. This is such a core thing to me, by the way. I cannot let myself go. Like, I have to stay composed. So I think in a way this kind of like backfires on me, because I cannot like enjoy being high, for example, because when I get high, right, I start like getting how do you say it, like, you know, I start to like panic a bit. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting high, it's time to try to be composed. So you're an alcohol vacuum. I'm gonna be honest, I sip on these drinks like so freaking quickly. I'm like a vacuum, yes. I actually drank more than the girl, but I handled it better. She was definitely lightweight. The gift of coherency while drunk. Yeah, if you guys were to ask me what type of drunk I am, because as you guys know, there's like so many different types of drunks, I am definitely the cuddly drunk.
Welcome back, Veli.
Thank you, Clint! Thank you so much for the 2 months! Thank you! Welcome back to you too! It's so nice to see you. I'm definitely like the cuddly drunk. I'm the type of like, you know, if I will find a victim, I will just cuddle with them. That's the type of drunk I am. I'm just affectionate. Oh, but thank you for the headband. Wait, did the headband work? I didn't see it. Did the headband work? Maybe. Wow. But what's your preferred drink? I actually, you know, these trips that I've taken between Twitchcon, Germany, and America did expand like my taste. I feel like I'm down for any type of cocktail, but if I had to like pick my favorites, definitely strawberry daiquiri is my favorite. The strawberry daiquiri is my favorite in terms of like just enjoying the drink and drinking. Another one is the passion fruit martini as well. That's really nice. It's really refreshing. But if I want to get drunk quickly, it's a Long Island. Long Island all the way. You guys can't blame me for this. It's just, it has like a gazillion billion types of alcohol in one singular drink. But I'm gonna be honest, I really hate beer. Like, I cannot stomach beer. I don't know. Beer is such a male drink. Okay, listen. You guys can, like, debate and argue with me, but you can agree there are male drinks and female drinks. Like, if you ask me, Veli, what are the male drinks? I swear every single guy always mentions the same drinks. They're always like, rum and cola, vodka Red Bull, beer. And then women are always like, oh, I like a little sex on the beach, a little martini. Sometimes gin and tonic as well. Gin and tonic is a male drink in my opinion. And then, so like, in my opinion, there's like these male and female like drinks. Like every guy just always drinks more or less the same stuff. Jameson on the rocks. I never heard of that. Hey, Crown and Coke is good. Yeah, I don't know, but like everyone is just always like vodka Red Bull, Coke rum, gin tonic. It's always what I hear. What is the manliest drink? Nuh-uh. But if I had to pick out of all of them, I think the manliest has to be the beer. and then followed by Coke rum for sure. It's a manly drink. Beer is the male equivalent to wine. Yeah, correct. I would say, yeah, wine is like, you know, you got beer for men and then the wine for women, kinda. Jane and Buff Up's flavor from Game Stuff is pretty good. Bro, I never... Okay, I only tried once to mix Gamer Subs with alcohol. It tasted kinda bad. I think it was because it was like water with alcohol. It tasted really odd. That was not for me. I even tweeted about it. I was like, guys, I would not recommend mixing Gamer Subs with your alcohol. Beer is so boring after a while. I would only drink one after hard work with a random good meal. The problem I have with beer is that I just don't like bitter. Like, if I could eliminate a taste bud, I would get rid of bitter. I really hate anything that is bitter. So I hate gin and tonic. Tonic, not gin and tonic. I hate tonic. I hate Schweppes. I hate, you know, like not pomegranate. What's the name of the orange that is bitter? It's red, but it's bitter. What was it? I forgot the name. Chad, help me. What was the name? Pomelo? Grapefruit? Yeah, grapefruit. Yeah, that one. I don't like grapefruit because it's so bitter. It's literally just... No, it's not pomegranate. I like pomegranate. Pomegranate is nice. I kind of... I don't like the fact that it's like... It has seeds. I feel like when you eat pomegranate, you have to like crunch. It tastes... Like, it feels weird. It tastes good, but it feels weird. Also, hi Rika, welcome! How you doing? Hello. Straight whiskey for me. This reminds me when I was like hanging with friends and there was this one guy who freaking downed an entire bottle like so quickly while no one was looking. And this guy ended up being so wasted that he was just like rolling on the freaking ground. Insane. But, well, now I can talk about my America experience. So, a lot of people were wondering, Veli, how did you manage to bring your tail and your wig to America? Oh, I feel so bad. Unironically, like I feel so bad. I kind of like ended up burdening my mods. So Triple J, you know, was in charge of my tail, which ended up costing him a bit as well. And my older mod was in charge of the wig, which ended up costing as well. Because here's the thing, I paid for the shipping to them, right? But then they ended up like paying for extra shipping to ship it to like themselves, which I'm so sorry about, but they paid such a hefty amount. Okay, so apparently the other mod who had my wig had like decided to take it through the airport. And that was insane. He didn't ship it. He took it to the airport, the wig. Do you know how much they freaking charged him? 200 euro! He got charged for 200 euro to take the wig through the plane. And I was like, what? You paid this much? Holy fuck. Yeah, that was so... Like, I paid about 200 to ship the tail and the wig to them. But this guy paid another 200 just to, like, carry from, like, one plane to another. That was insane. So I felt super bad when I heard that. I was like, holy fuck, I'm so sorry. And he was like, no, it's fine. I should... You know, I should have probably shipped it, but it's whatever. I was with... You know, I was there at the airport with the box. I may as well just, like, carry it through. But I was like, holy fuck. Well... My Maori also ended like, you know, with the tail, ended up like shipping it to the hotel, to their own hotel where they were staying at. So everything went fine. I don't know how much they paid, but they also paid like some price as well. Also, no, that was not the tariffs. That was just airport fees. So yeah, that's how it ended up. Like, you know, they ended up carrying my tail and the wig. By the way, the wig, another fun fact, I did not try the wig on myself prior, ever. I did try the tail, which I shipped to my mod, but the wig got shipped directly to him when, like, as soon as it got, you know, pronto, finished being ready, they just shipped it to him. So he held it for like half a year. He had my wig for half a year, and this entire time I was praying that this wig would fit me, and thankfully it did. It did fit my head. It was a bit, like, still a bit big actually, and on top of that, you need to consider. Let me show you the wig again. Let me grab my Twitter. For those who have not seen it, this wig was not only massive, but it was basically a helmet. It was not a normal wig. It was a really heavy wig, and it was like the inside is made of like glue, the helmet. So basically it was like really heavy. It was like, it was painful after a bit. But let me just show you like here. Hi! The unholy orgasm! Hello! Welcome! Hold on. So this is like a little pic that I have of the wig, right? A big pic! Clearly, a big pic. So you can see the wig looked super nice, by the way. It was freaking amazing, right? In the picture, it looks fine. But the inside, not only I was sweating balls, but, you know, it is truly like a glue helmet. I really want to like add some like styrofoam inside in that wig next time. And also bring some like, what's it called? Help me again, child. What do you use to like spray the hair to make it sit still? What's the name of that? What's the name of that? Setting spray. Oh, I'm stupid. I just said, guys, what's the name of the thing that you use to set the hair? Oh, it's a hair set spray. Anyway, yes, and I'm gonna probably bring that next. No, please don't be disappointed. I'm so sorry. I tried. Don't. No. You guys are mean. But basically, that happened. So I can show you like another video as well that I posted. Also, it's so funny because like you can just hear Triple say recording in the video. I would have to like send it to myself actually. So I'm just gonna show you this image. This was how the fit looked overall when I was at TwitchCon. This was my little fit, my little big fit. These pictures are big. So yeah, you can't see the tail, but I have a tail in the back. And by the way, I said it before, the tail was electronic. So when I was walking, it was moving. It was very, very lively. It looked really cool. And I was also wearing my own market merch because I was like, I don't feel like wearing a dress. The dress is, you know, with the wig and everything, I would have felt completely uncomfortable. So I was like, I'll just wear my own merch. But no one, like barely anyone noticed my merch, by the way. Barely anyone noticed my shirt and pants because everyone was so focused on my wig and my tail. And the amusing thing that happened was that on day one, when I was walking around with the wig, everyone was complimenting the wig, right? And then on day two, everyone was complimenting the tail. I don't know what changed, what switched, but day one, everyone was like, cool wig, nice wig, did you make the wig? And then the next day, everyone was like, holy fuck, cool tail, oh, the tail moves. I guess priorities, I don't know. People on the Sunday will notice the tail and people on the Saturday will notice the wig. The tail was moving on day two. Oh, wait, I was not making it move on day one? Oh. I see why. My bad. Don't make you know. The part that really pointed out you was your ears for me personally. Yeah, I mean... The fact that the ears have like the cream inside of them, right? That stands out a lot. But also like how it's like pink. Look, you can like how it's also like pink. The sad thing is that the wig, like you can't really see my eyes that much, but I also had like contact lenses on. I had like pink purple hair. no one noticed. I mean, you can notice on this picture better, I think. If you look really close, you can notice my contact lenses. Oh, the people who noticed also complimented those. But yeah, it was just overall, when I was at TwitchCon, a lot of people were complimenting the wig basically a lot, and I was really excited. But my main interaction that I had at TwitchCon was that every older person would come up to me and be like, "Yo, I know you. I've seen you on Twitter. I've seen your wig on Twitter. I've seen you on TikTok. But I do not know your name." This is what happens when you have a recognizable design but not a memorable name. Someday my name will be memorable. So this was literally, I'm not kidding, 98% of interactions with everyone. Just like people being like, "I've seen your wig on Twitter. I've seen you on Twitter. I've seen you on TikTok. What is your name again though? Like, I'm so sorry, I forgot." So I ended up telling them, yeah. And mind you, I printed about like 200 business cards and I ran out of them. I only have 13 left. I gave out so many business cards. So many people actually came up to me and like spoke to me. Dude, I even gave one to Matara-Khan. I don't know if, you know, the big ones actually kept it, but I gave one even to Matara-Khan, and I gave one to, I think I gave one to Tricky, because like she asked for one. But, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, let me tell you what happened at TwitchCon as well. So, yeah, Matara-Khan. Yeah. Guys, Matara-Khan is super sweet IRL, guys. Oh my gosh, she was super sweet. I think she will post a vlog as well, or like about her meet and greet experience, because she was recording at the time. And I asked her, "Are you gonna post this on YouTube?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I will." So you guys might see me there. You guys might see me there. It was really cool talking to Mata. I've spoken to a bunch of different VTubers, but So here's the thing. You guys know I'm like partnered with Gamersubs, and I'm so grateful about Gamersubs because Gamersubs genuinely puts VTubers first. Like, I already loved them for like what they make. Like, I always like talk about them, right? But like I need to like, you know, credit them again, because not only I enjoy the drinks they make, but they also just care about the safety. So what happened was that Gamersubs had their own booth, right? But they actually had like a lounge for partners in the back. So like anyone who was like Gamersubs partner could like join in the back. And that's kind of what like I did. The first time I walked up to them, you know, they will always give you like goodies. They will always like give you like 4 tubs, but they literally spoiled the frick out of me. They gave me 7 tubs. They usually give 4. They give me freaking 7. So I have a lot of new flavors now with me. I ended up actually gifting one, but I will like tell that story later on. So, hello Deviant, thank you for the lurk. My bad. I said hello, thank you. Okay, whatever. So, every time I needed to like take a break from, you know, walking around, if my feet hurt or if the wig was getting too heavy, I would just go in the Gamersubs booth, and not only they have like this lounge where like you can chill, but you can also just like, wait, I can actually just, did I delete the video? I think I did. Hold on. Go pop. I can just show you guys the little snippet of the video that I took. But I always drink caffeine free. For those who do not know, I only drink caffeine free. I have more stuff to share about that as well, because I was also like tweeting on a Twitter account. But they had this basically private booth where they had like candy. They had you know, sofas where like you could sit on, and every time you chilled there, you could just get a drink. They had like infinite water supply. They had like canned drinks out of the freezer, so you could literally just like grab one can and just like, and they would even give you like a long straw, so you could like drink it through your mask. You could like just hide it behind the mask and you can like drink your little drink. But basically, I ended up like chilling in the lounge a lot because it was really relaxing. Sometimes it was completely empty, and sometimes it was completely full. And I kind of just went there at random times. So I ended up, I think, going there about like 3 to 4 times just to chill and relax. And one of these times was actually where like Yochi and Momo were in the lounge chilling as well. So I walked in, and you know, Momo and Yoklish just actually finished doing their like meet and greet, which I actually queued up for, by the way. So it was like 30 minutes later, I ended up like walking in, and they were like there, and I had like a really funny, embarrassing interaction, because when I queued up in line to like meet them, the moment I got to like them, I said hi. I was like, hi Yochio, hello. Remember we were talking at Vexpo that we were gonna see each other at TwitchCon, and she was like, yeah, blah blah blah. And we ended up like literally squealing at each other and like holding hands and stuff. And then when it comes to the woman next to her, she goes like, oh, I'm Yochi. I was like, and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm Momo. So I ended up like fangirling with Momo instead of Yochi, but it was like I thought it was gonna be the other way around. And I felt so bad. I was like, holy shit, I'm so sorry for getting you two twisted. I actually mistaken the two. I was genuinely so freaking embarrassed. I thought about that interaction the entire time. I was like, no freaking way I'm mistaken Yoklish for freaking Momo. That was that was the death of me. That was actually the death of me. Oh my god. I would just leave it that. Yeah, no, I was freaking dying inside. And I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And they were like, no, it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, later on, we ended up like seeing each other in the private lounge at Game Subs, and I ended up being like, I'm so sorry once again. Hello, Valley, very pink today. Hi, Nether. Welcome. Yeah, we are very pink. I mean, I'm always pink. It's not just today. I'm always pink. If it makes you feel better, I will not be able to tell them apart either. Because here's the thing, when you hear like a VTuber and you talk to them, it's like really different when it's IRL. And they had like both masks on and stuff, so like, I don't know, I genuinely thought Momo was Yoklish. I felt so freaking bad, oh my god. Because like, the attire, right? Like, I could have recognized them from the attire, but I didn't. That was so dumb of me. But yeah, what ended up happening was just that. But they were like super sweet. And the funny thing is that Momo actually knew me. Like, I didn't know her completely. I did know we spoke before, but it ended up clicking later on. So this is like a massive coincidence, right? And I will share a fun fact with you guys. I really want to do voice acting in the future, right? And I tried to apply for a role for an upcoming game where basically there's a character that is like Italian and English needed, right? So I was like, holy shit, this is my opportunity. I tried to like send in a demo reel that I recorded on the spot, and I tried like my best to like record it. You know, given I had no prior experience, I tried to do like random impressions, trying to like embody the character. And I sent that like demo reel in. And turns out Momo listened to this reel, and she told me, oh, by the way, I've heard your reel. And I was like, no way, no, you didn't. I was like trying to like spinning, squealing. I was like, no way, you freaking heard my reel. And she was like, yeah, and it was actually one of my favorites. And I was like, oh, I was just like gasping. And I was like, but did they not choose a voice actor yet? And they were like, no, they're still picking. So I was like, oh. So I was just like squealing. I was like, oh my god, no way you actually heard that. I was like embarrassed because like, I don't know. I was trying my best to like do different voice impressions. I was like, oh, what I did. And then she, like Momo, was also like, oh yeah, do you want to record a voice line acting like the character? I'm pretty sure they would love it. And I was like, no freaking way, really? So she was like, yeah. So she made me record this, you know. I was like, hi, Dolce here. And then I was like, just kidding, it's Valley. I just recorded this like little silly line, and yeah, it was really cute. Just open Twitch for staying a series for cuteness. Hi, Septon, welcome. No, you. Thank you. So that was like a really cute interaction that I had. Oh, that was a super cute interaction I had. And then other times I went to the GamerSupps booth. Another time I ended up speaking to Silvervale. That was so memorable, guys. Oh my god, guys, Silvervale is so sweet. She's genuinely such a sweetheart. Same with Tricky, by the way. Like, I ended up meeting both Tricky and Silvervale in the GamerSupps booth. They're both super sweet. The first time I met Silvervale, she was also hanging with like Mama Vale. Mama Vale and Aunt Vale were like with her. So that was like super cute. And I don't know. It was just such a cute interaction because she was so sweet and she was like, I love your wig. And I was like, thank you. You look so pretty too. And then she kind of like, gently picks up my tag and looks at my name. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Veli. Hi. And it was like, I don't know, it was like super cute. She like Silverville looked so beautiful day one. She had like her own cosplay of her own VTuber, just like I did. So it was like so cool. She also had like really pretty nails, which I posted on Twitter as well. I posted this little picture of like me and Silverville like taking a little hand pic. Hold on, let me show you. The slideshow is increasing, guys. Look. So we took like this little picture. Look. She had such pretty nails. It was so cute. I don't know, like, just look at the detail. Like, it's so flowery and stuff, right? It's so cool. People were complimenting my nails a lot as well, by the way. People liked my nails. I'm really glad about that. But she has such pretty nails, too. And then, another time, I ended up meeting Tricky. And it was funny because, like, I kinda I wanted to take a break. So I walk in with my slushie because basically I really wanted to have like a little drinking, eating break. So I get some freaking expensive slushie, by the way. It was like $13, bruh. $13 for strawberry freaking slushie. But anyway, I take it. And, since I'm wearing a mask the entire con to like hide my identity, I can't really like, let it out in the open. So I just like freaking get this like slushie and sneak into the GamerSupps booth, and then Tricky ends up like being there along with other people. It was like really crowded this time. I was like, holy shit, who are these people? Usually it's so empty and they're suddenly super crowded. And then I don't know how it ended up being, but like I just saw like this girl and I was like just in general curious who she was. I thought she was like a streamer, right? So I was like, wait, let me see who is this. And I take the tag and I look at it and it's fucking Tricky. And I'm like, holy shit, wait, it's you, it's Tricky. And she's like, yeah. And once again, she also like I don't know, it's so cute how all the VTubers would like gently handle my tag to look at my name. It was so cute. They would all like just kind of like taking like a baby in their hands, like little puppy in their hands, right? It was like just looking at my tag gently and they're like, oh, Veli. And it's always so, partially funny, partially awkward because like technically I'm a nobody, right? I'm just a VTuber, but they're like the big VTubers and they don't really know me. So, they probably expect me to be someone when I'm a nobody. So it's always like awkward because I'm like, yeah, my name is Veli, like I'm not really anyone yet, but like maybe someday in the future I will be. So, I ended up like yapping also with Tricky. Guys, Tricky was even sweeter. Dude, I literally shared my slushie with her. She had no problem on indirect kissing me. So it's safe to say I just indirectly kissed the Tricky because I would just like, take a spoon of my slushie and just give it to her. Like, like kind of like the airplane thing, like, and give it to her. And she was so cute when she would like eat it because she would be like, eating it gently and stuff. She would like make a little cute face and kind of just be grateful. So it was like really cute overall. VTuber streamer Yuri. Do not tell her I said that. So that was like, we were like just talking where I just like kept spooning her. I ended up like sharing like majority of like the slushie with her because it was just a cute interaction. I don't mind sharing. And there was also like another guy, some like Orca VTuber in there, which coincidentally I DM'd prior to TwitchCon to ask him if he was gonna hang at TwitchCon, but they never replied. So I ended up like meeting them in the booth, which was like a funny coincidence in the end. And that was like, and then like one more time I had like another interaction in the like majority of like the crazy interactions were like at the game, like at the booth actually, because I would just go there to chill. But sometimes I would like yap to like some random people, and sometimes it would be actual VTubers. So by random people I mean streamers. Don't get me wrong, I just don't know like real streamers. I only know VTubers. So if it's VTubers I can be like, oh yeah, that's Ricky, that's Silverveil. But like if it's normal streamers then I'm like, I don't remember their names. just know that I was probably the only, I mean, there was another one, a few others, but like I felt like I was pretty much the only one who was not partner. I felt like left out at TwitchCon, I'm not gonna lie. No, well, not really left out. That's not the right term. It's more about the fact that like I felt like, damn, I'm the only affiliate here, man. Everyone had like the co-partner tag. Guys, we need to grind for partner. I must get a Twitch partner, but they're kind of making it harder. Like right now, they don't even like properly count the Twitch viewers. So like, I don't know. Even though in my case, I don't really notice a difference. Like I feel like it's about the same. But if I look at the chat list, I do notice that it's like counting less than it actually should be. Essentially, it's like not counting the lurkers somehow. It's a counting issue, Kappa. No, it is that as like a counting issue. A lot of people have chatters need not be viewers. Like I don't know. I don't know what they did, but basically they don't count lurkers anymore, and it is actually a thing. Like it is a thing because I have friends who have a lot of lurkers. I had like one girl who had like always like a huge list of like lurkers, and no, they're not bots, they're actual real people. They just like lurk a lot. And she went from like 200 viewership to literally like 20. And it's like super weird to see, and I'm like, holy fuck. They literally just like cut out the lurkers. Else Submo will cut viewership by 95. No. That's what I mean. I am lucky because I have a lot of chatters. Unless you're telling me Kedra held 200k subs. I mean, I know. But that sucks so much. Yeah, it kinda does, but it is what it is. It's kind of hard to distinguish between lurkers and bots. Yeah, it is. And I don't know. But after TwitchCon, I ended up having like some extra days to like hang, right? So I ended up like going to the zoo with my Gamersubs manager. I ended up going to Gamersubs. I ended up going to like the zoo with my Gamersubs manager, and there were also like some other people we hanged with. And I ended up like meeting another two VTubers. One of them was like a mutual of mine that I already like met before, but like when I saw her, I was like, hi! And then another one was Ricky. I ended up like meeting Ricky at the zoo, and I felt so bad because it was like the day right after the event happened. So I'm not gonna go too much into detail, but if you guys really care, you can check his Twitter. He essentially got like a really bad experience at TwitchCon, and meeting him the day after in person, I was just there, you know, keeping in the back of my head that he said, please do not bring it up if you see me. And so, you know, I kind of pretended nothing happened, but I really wanted to like hug him and be like, I'm so sorry this happened to you. But, you know, I had to hold back. So I was like, oh, hi, Ricky. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, you know. But yeah, I was not allowed to bring it up because, you know, respecting another person's wishes. But he was really cool as well. And then I also met another VTuber who's like a little cosplayer, IRL, and also like a DJ, like a Fantasy. She literally looks like just her VTuber model. It was really interesting. Hi, Veli. Hi, April. how you doing? Hello. And then Hydra was also there. I love Hydra. I definitely need to collab with her again. Hydra is like such a little chaos gremlin. But well, after like the zoo, I ended up going to like a friend's Airbnb. And we all just like ended up like ordering like a big pizza and stuff, and there were like a lot of people. There were like a bunch of like streamers, mods, mainly VTubers, streamer mods and stuff, and we ended up like just eating pizza together. We ended up like talking a bunch. These people were like both influential and also like just chill people, you know, like I'm gonna preserve their privacy in this case because some stuff happened, not bad stuff, but like, you know, we're talking about like getting high or like getting drunk, and I'm not sure how safe they would feel, you know, to know that I shared this info. So I'm just gonna like keep it anonymous, but it was really funny because like I don't mind talking about it. You guys know my experience with like getting high, right? In California, it's so like freaking common. I don't know, like it's legal, so like the streets literally smell of freaking weed. Like every 2 steps you would take, a street would like smell of weed. So when we were at the Airbnb, this happened as well, you know, them asking me if I wanted to like get a little hit. And here's the thing, I've done edibles before, but I've never done, you know, the smoking side of it. So I you know, I get it, like, you know, they give it to me to inhale the little ciggy thing, whatever, and I never done it. So I asked them, so how do I do this? So how do I do this? And they were like, I don't know, you just inhale it, right? And okay, so I started inhaling it, but like I go like literally inhaled my entire lung capacity, and I found out right after this is not a normal thing you do. Usually take a small puff, not a whole ass inhale. So the moment I stopped inhaling, I started coughing for like 3 minutes straight. And I started feeling immediately nauseous. I was like, oh fuck. Serious fuck. No, okay, listen, it was actually, the reason why I didn't label it as a blunt, it was because it was an electronic cigarette, but it had weed in it. It had like THC. So it was not really a blunt, but it was technically my first blunt, I guess. So basically, like, I inhaled it so hard, my lungs started burning. I couldn't stop coughing for like 5 minutes, and the moment I stopped coughing, it started to kick in instantly. And you know, when I was like, you know, used to edibles kind of take like an hour, 2 hours to kick in, but like that thing hit instantly. So the moment it started kicking in, I was like, oh no, oh fuck, I'm going to your bedroom if that's okay. So I go to their bedroom and I'm starting to get absolutely high. And they were super cute. You know, I told them, hey, maybe you should just leave me alone. You know, I don't want to bother anybody. But they ended up keeping me company. And this VTuber, it's funny because like I would have never expected them to like be the type to like get high. Like, you know, they seem like very innocent, so it was like super funny because they even were like, oh yeah, don't worry, I'm literally the Snoop Dogg of VTubers. And I don't know why that was like super funny. But they ended up like showing me all the like you know, all this stuff that they got. They also like got a hit, you know, so like we were both like high. They start showing me like their merch to like distract me, and at some point the interaction like gets funny. We start like giggling at the most random shit, you know, just like how it goes when you get high. But like I just have never expected to get high with another VTuber. That was not on my to-do list. That was really funny. Also, hi, Da! Hello! Thank you so much for coming here. I hope you had a good time at Twitchcon. And yeah, you're welcome. Guys, I'm like super approachable. You can approach me anytime. Also, hi, Cyber and Roomba. So that was like pretty much the silly interaction we had. And then at some point, like, it started like wearing out. So oh yeah, no, before it started wearing out, I also ordered some chicken wings from Wingstop before it like started like kicking in, or like I got the hit. So the moment they arrived, oh my god, I started fucking devouring them. You know how like you get cotton mouth and you're high. So I just started munching on that shit. I was so completely gone, zoned out, munching the fuck out of these wings. Oh god, I want to get high with VTubers. So I was just like completely munching these wings. They were so freaking good, by the way. You been screaming at Twitchcon. Yeah, likewise, Cyber. Hello. I'm just sharing my silly experience. Excellent choice. I ended up getting like the Korean. It was like Wingstop actually. Fun fact: Wingstop is so good. I had to order it twice. So I got like the Korean, like 5 Korean barbecue wings, and then I got like 5 honey sugar whatever wings. They were both really good. Oh my god, I was devouring them. I felt like no matter how much I was eating though, I was not getting full because of the munchies that you get when you're high. So, and then other people started walking in the room to check how I'm doing, and it's really funny interaction because I'm just munching the fuck out of these wings, and I'm like, so here's the thing: when IRL, I like to be very polished and classy. I like to dress classy. I like to just be feminine, right? So the fact that like I was devouring these wings kind of made me feel embarrassed when I was high. I was like, I'm so sorry for like devouring these wings and not eating them in a demure way. And they were like, we don't give a fuck, girl. You're not eating them inappropriately. And I'm like, no, but I'm sorry, I'm eating them inappropriately. Like I'm devouring them. Just like the random ramble you get. I was still and then I don't know why this freaking guy was like going back and forth with me about me getting high, you know, like they were having a convo with me when I was high, and I even told them while high, I was like, why are you trying to like not argue, but like why are you trying to like have a discussion with someone who's high? Because like this guy was going back and forth being like, no, you're fine, you're eating fine, and I'm like, no. Not mindful. No, not mindful. Don't ever be embarrassed about eating wings. Well, no, I don't know why. It's just like when high, when everything is like out of control, I felt like I was eating them wrong. So I was just, I don't know, it was in my head, whatever. But then when it started to like wear out, I ended up like joining the others again. And I was like talking to them, right? In my mind, I was like zooted the fuck out of everything. Like I could not, like, you know, everything was like moving. Everything was crazy. But once again, I tried so hard to keep composure that they told me that, you know, they were like, oh, you're talking completely fine. We can't even, it doesn't even seem like you're high right now. And I'm like, oh, really? I'm glad. And we were just having like a normal conversation. You know, I was talking about like me as a VTuber and like the art stuff and whatnot. So it was overall pretty cool. Yeah. And then after a bit, I ended up like just getting like an Uber back to my hotel. It was overall chill, very very chill experience at the Airbnb. Everyone at the Airbnb was like super sweet. VTubers in general are really sweet. Oh yeah, and I could tell you like another experience. So I've only been like during TwitchCon to 2 parties. Well, most VTubers went to like at least 5+, but I was not really like special yet. Like I don't have connection. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't really have connections, so like I was not getting invited anywhere. My ass was a random. Love and go. Hi, welcome. My little ass was like a little random in this party. So I got to one party, but I need to give shout out to like a friend of mine, another VTuber friend of mine, because they basically attended the party. It was the off-kai party, by the way. So there were like different tier tickets. And he walked in for like 3 minutes and then he had to leave. But before leaving, this guy literally like slides in, you know, secretly to my hand the pass, the 200 VIP pass, or like, I don't know, it was like $140 pass. It was expensive, by the way. Like the tickets for off-kai party were pretty expensive. The base one was like 75, and like the VIP was like double, and then you have like the ultimate VIP, which is like 200. I don't know, crazy prices. But he basically handles me some like VIP, his pass that he ripped off, and he leaves. And before he leaves, I gave him a kiss on the cheek. I don't know why. Again, I'm not gonna say who it was, but this VTuber was like, Depending on the vibe, I feel like some VTubers are like so easily like teasable. So I like to like tease them. I just ended up like grabbing them and giving them a kiss on the cheek before they left. I hope they didn't mind. But anyway, they gave me like this little pass. And literally me and my two friends, two mods, we end up like figuring out how to put this like pass back on my arm, because like it was like ripped, you know. It's like one of the same one that they give you at any fair or whatever. Like the one that they gave you like at hotels for like all inclusive, right? That's like the type of pass. So it has like the little plasticky button, and he ripped it, so technically it was like not usable, but we managed to do it in a way after plenty of efforts, like put it back into my wrist almost as if it was seamless. So I ended up actually going to the VIP part of the building. Yeah, thanks to them. So basically I snuck in the VIP section. They just looked at the pass, you know, they saw the color, it's the VIP color, so they were like, okay, sick, you can pass. Not only that, there were actually some rewards to collect too for the VIP. So I ended up collecting some rewards from it. I ended up getting like this small poster with like the signatures of like the 4 VTubers who were featured at Offkai, which was like Hazumi and 3 other VTubers. And another thing that they gave you was like this golden card, like golden metal card, which is like super cool. It's like heavy. It's made in metal. Veli, don't incriminate yourself. I mean, it already happened. Listen, technically, I can use the pass because like the other guy is not there, so he paid for it. I just took his place. It's lawful. It's lawful evil. Where have you been during all this time? I've been traveling, and and there has been like works at home. I'm so sorry. I must leave to help my friends on Valorant. Enjoy Valorant! I hope you win all your games. Fall in. Enjoy. Where did you go? I was actually telling about my experience in Germany and at TwitchCon. Yeah! So, it was like, it's actually pretty crazy, just like the amount of things that like happened through like these past days, man. And the funny thing is, I'm not done traveling. So the thing that you guys need to know, right, is that when I went to Polaris, I think we went there for like the weekend. So imagine this. I'm an Italian VTuber, okay? I go to Germany for 3 days. And then after 3 days, again, like literally after 3 days, I go to America. But the thing is that the America trip was like not straightforward. I had to first take a plane. Okay, let's rewind. First of all, I had to take I had to take a bus. I had to then take a train that would lead me there. I then had to take the metro that would lead me to the airport. And then from the airport, mind you, I'm alone, by the way. I actually travel alone. My parents were like so against this trip, and I was like, fuck you, I'm going anyway. So I finally arrive at the airport. I stay there for like 3 hours, and then I take this flight that takes me to Norway. So I go to Norway. I'm in Oslo now, and then the flight is the next day. So I basically have a hotel room for 1 night. And the food was fucking expensive, dude. Oh my god, Norway is so expensive. So basically, I stay 1 night in Norway. Thank you for the headband. Pota. I stay 1 night in Norway in this hotel, which, by the way, that was like the same day as Cinder coming back streaming. So I actually saw her comeback stream. I watched it in this hotel room alone, and I was like kind of sobbing because it was like emotional for me. Because like I don't know, I'm too empathetic. So like when I saw the stream, I was like sobbing with her. I was like, oh. So I saw her comeback stream. I was like happy for her that she came back and she's back into her rhythm and stuff. Norway is the most expensive country of Europe. Yeah, it is. It really was. Guys, I literally... Okay, here's the thing. I ordered... Because like I had to, get like Uber Eats because like I could not get there by myself. It would take like a freaking Uber, whatever. It would be too much. So I ended up getting Uber Eats. beef jerky, chips, and candy was 15 fucking bucks. 15 bucks for a normal bag of Haribo, a normal regular chip package, and a packet of beef jerky. 15 euro, bro. Just that. And I was like, holy oh. The problem is, since I have diabetes, I had like an emergency. I was like feeling weak and I did not have candy. So I was forced I was in the middle of nowhere. I was forced to Uber Eats fucking candy. Because they had it nowhere else. It was like, it was not even a hotel. It was like some sort of like Airbnb rather. Yeah, it was an Airbnb actually. So I was like, fuck. So yeah, I had to pay 15 bucks. And then later on, I ended up like ordering burger as well. That shit was also 30 euro. Holy fuck. Just one burger, dude. It's genuinely crazy. So that happened. And then the next day, I woke up at like 7 a.m. I ended up going to the airport. I ended up staying there for a few hours. And then I got like the second flight. So basically 3 flights total. Second flight I take from Oslo, which takes me to London. So I go to London. Now I'm in London. Now I have to wait another hour or so to finally take the plane from London to San Diego. And that was like a 10-hour trip. Which, by the way, I'm actually really patient, guys. Like, it might be surprising, but I'm very patient. Like, to me, these hours don't, like, I don't really notice them. Like, I'm really good at just, like, spending time. Even right now, I feel like I haven't done shit, and yet, like, 2 hours have passed somehow. Just yapping. I don't know how this happens, but that basically happens. I'm just chilling in the plane for like 10 hours. They kept bringing food. I was eating every single dish. I must get my money worth. So, wait, Creeper, you can literally do, what was the command? There's like a command you can do. But, oh yeah, vanish. It's called vanish. Just do ! Vanish. Yeah, literally, just use vanish. Everyone's just vanishing now. Nice. But anyway, I end up like being in the airplane for like 10 hours. So I was next to like this really Russian grumpy couple. They were actually kind of like mean. I didn't like the vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say rich couple because like this dude had like the Hermes freaking bag. Like they shopped at Hermes, you know? So like you already know these motherfuckers be rich and yet they're flying in economy. Fuck off. Anyway, I don't know, they were like kind of rude, kind of grumpy. I gave them my spot, but my spot ended up having like problems with like the screen. And then when I ended up like asking them to, you know, swap, because let's say we have like 3 spots, right? I was the spot in the middle. The spot in the middle was mine. And the spot in the middle was like designated to me. But I end up like taking like the left side because my screen is not working. I want to play games and my joystick is not working. So I kind of look at them and I'm like, hey, like, you know, the woman was next to me and I'm like, could I like swap with you? And she's like, no, sorry. And so I was like, could you ask your husband to swap? And she's like, kind of giving me the snobby look and like, she's like, she didn't want to do it, you know? She was like, I'll try. I don't know. She didn't really say I'll try. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like a really mean vibe. I didn't like it at all. It felt really uncomfortable. And then like, you know, she kind of just doesn't do it, you know? Like the guy's just like walking, like not walking, but like he's just woken up normally. She doesn't say shit to him. So I end up like, you know, calling him myself since she's not gonna do it. I'm like, hey, so I would like to play games. My joystick's not working. Can I swap place with you? And it ended up like going on for like 3 minutes, unironically, because like this guy partially couldn't understand me, and then when he understood me, he couldn't understand why I wanted to swap places with him. He thought I was gonna give him like a buggy slot, like a buggy seat, when it was just like a joystick matter. Like, you know, he's watching movies, he's not gonna care about the joystick. So after like 3 minutes, we swap, but like he was so reluctant to do it. It was really crazy. They literally made me almost hate myself for asking such a small favor. They were like, yeah, okay, give me a second. I have to like move my stuff. It's gonna take a while. Wait, man. And I don't know. I was like, okay. And so we swap places, and the joystick is broken on the seat as well. So I ended up like, kind of like, you know, kind of just being there like, I ended up like internalizing it. I was like, great, this joystick doesn't work either. What now? I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I have a feeling that if I didn't give my spot, the joystick would have worked. I had that feeling in me the entire time, you know? So I was just like there, like, okay, it's whatever. I'll just sit here. But in a way, like my screen on that side was actually buggy, but it was not my side. It was supposed to be the woman's side. So fuck you, right? The screen was like a part of it. Like the right side was not working actually. So I ended up having, you know, I didn't get the joystick working, but I did end up like getting a screen that worked slightly better. So why were you traveling? Why didn't that man understand? I was traveling because of Twitchcon. I was going to America to Twitchcon. So basically, in the meantime, I eat, I watch movies and whatever. I actually watched plenty of movies. I watched How to Train Your Dragon. What dodgy airline was this, by the way? It was British Airways. So I watched Dragon Trainer. How to Train Your Dragon, sorry. And then the second movie I watched was Elio, I think. You know, I'm a little baby. I was just watching cartoons. Everyone is so demure and mature watching action movies. So I'm just there with my little cartoon movies. Hacking Brits, this is why they're no longer in the EU. I can't get into flight entertainment working. Yeah, no, the entertainment choice was really bad. Listen, I really wanted to watch Dexter. I was really hoping to find Dexter in the flight, and I did. But they only had like 3 episodes. And it was of the fourth season. Like, what? Like, they just had 3 random episodes of Dexter of the 4th season. Not even the first, you know, like to, you know, introduce someone. No, just 4th season, 3 episodes, and that's it. What the fuck is the point? So, like, you know, the series section had like these series that were like left in half. You know, you just had like per freaking series, like 1-2 episodes, and that's it. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch a series then. So you made a trip to the USA and managed to not get shot. Congratulations. No, I did not. Guys, it's not that bad. Come on. California, as I said, it's more about like weeds and everything than getting shot, okay? You wanted to do when we watched you still like, yeah, I am. But basically, here's the thing, when I came back, she also made a trip to Birmingham and did not get stabbed. Mind you, I was alone traveling both times. I thought you went to New York. No, I went to California. Because San Diego is in California. Every freaking VTuber event is in freaking California. Even Off-Kai, which I would love to like attend, is in San Jose, which is in California. But, so I was gonna say, the return flight, I also got it with British Airways, right? But like, this time, the aircraft was more modern, and there were like so pros and cons to it. Because the moment I walked into this airline from, like, you know, this airplane from British Airways, I was like, oh no, I'm not liking this. Everything is tighter. So basically, the seats were smaller. It felt like an actual economy flight, unlike the first one. That, you know, the airplane was like clearly older because the entertainment was like from the 1990s, like the games and stuff was like Pac-Man type, and the joysticks were like pretty old. And it was pretty much the same entertainment I had when I went there 10 years ago. So like these airplanes were pretty old. but in return flight, the seats were smaller, but the screens were modern. So first of all, you actually had a spot to charge your phone. But in the initial flight, there were no spot to charge. I had to use like a power bank. And there was also no Wi-Fi. But in the return flight, always with British Airways, by the way, we actually had Wi-Fi, USB-C, and the screen was actually like an iPad. So the games were different. You no longer had like a joystick to play like games from the 1990s or like fucking Crash Bandicoot. But you could play like Angry Birds, like actually like a kid on a tablet. So there was like a huge difference between these two. So the space was smaller, right? But you could tell this was a more modern airplane. So you know what I did? I ended up buying the fucking Wi-Fi, of course, duh. I ended up buying the Wi-Fi. It was actually worth it. But it's really funny how the pricings worked, right? 1 hour was £5. But a ticket to buy the entire flight was like £20. And I was there for 10 hours. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'm just gonna buy the flight pass. I just bought the flight Wi-Fi pass. So it was really cool. It was my first time ever being in air having Wi-Fi. It was really cool. I was like, holy shit, I'm flying right now and I have Wi-Fi. How does that work? So I was just like scrolling Twitter, scrolling TikTok, chatting on Discord and stuff like that. Which, by the way, I feel so betrayed because like when I was on the plane, I literally told a friend of mine, yo, I'm gonna buy Wi-Fi. And this motherfucking bastard left. And the next day, they were like, oh yeah, I was busy playing the new era mode. Like, fuck off. They're no longer my friend. Bastard. They were like, oh my god, new era mode came out. I'm like, what the fuck? I bought Wi-Fi. I thought we were gonna chat. Whatever. I ended up just like scrolling TikTok. But also the return flight, we had food, right? But like the food in the return flight was like worse. They had like for like the breakfast looked fucking grim. Okay, hold on. Let me get a picture. Hold on. I would have to scroll for a bit maybe, so I'm gonna do like from can I do it? It doesn't work. Media. No. Include specific image. Has image. Oh my god, no, they have the bot. Okay, from. Why doesn't it work? I want to do from Veli. It doesn't work. Bleh. Because I sent the image in the server. I deleted it from my phone, but I wanted to show you guys my freaking breakfast. Yeah, no, it's filled with this bot. I can't see. Or maybe I can scroll far in the chat or something. Okay, maybe I can find. Hold on. I'm scrolling. I just want to find this specific. Wait, maybe I can just search breakfast. Oh yeah, I found it. There you go. I guys, I'm smart. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. This was the breakfast on the aircraft. The British Airways, everybody. Okay, are you ready to look at this magnificent breakfast from British Airways? It is truly a British breakfast. Hold on, I'm trying to make the image smaller. So, I'm sorry if it's like not... Oh, can I turn it around? I don't know if I can, but this was the... It looks like a penis. You got the two balls, which were the mushrooms, and then you got like the fucking sausage penis. So this was the breakfast. It looks so sad. The highlight of this breakfast was the muffin. Did you enjoy it? No. So first of all, those were supposed to be scrambled eggs, but it was more like an omelet. I could tell it was not made from fresh eggs, obviously. I did this before when I flew British Airways like a decade ago. Yeah. So I think you might know how it is then. Because you said they knew that you're horny. I'm not horny. But it looked funny. Good to see nothing ever changes. That is a mashed potato. No, that is not mashed potatoes. That is supposedly scrambled eggs. Yeah, the scrambled eggs did not taste like scrambled eggs. They were pretty tasteless. I could tell it was like made from powdered eggs and some either water or either milk. And then the sausage was also grim, the ham was grim, but the muffin was really good because it had like, it was like bluish inside. It was like blueberry inside, and I was really surprised. I expected it to be like a, you know, a plain type of muffin, but it was pretty good. I liked it. That was the best part of it. The freaking muffin. That was the highlight. Hi Roy, hello, hi. I hope you're having an amazing day. Hi. Get sniffed. Hello, Pookie. Also, this freaking mud of mine, this bastardy Ryger was chasing me around TwitchCon. I would encounter his friend and he would be like, yo, there's someone on Discord who wants to talk to you. And it was just right chilling in the video call, just like waving to me. This little baka. This little freaking baka. What wasn't I sniffed? Only mods get sniffing privileges. You can sub for a sniff if you want. True and factual, by the way. That's why I always pack my own food for the flight. I did actually pack my own food for the flight, fun fact. But I just basically brought the burger from like the day before. So I ended up at some point just eating that burger in the flight. So imagine like... So here's the thing, like the time zone switch is so insane, right? Because you could literally leave at like, let's say you're in the flight and it's like 1 a.m. in America, but then during the flight, it's basically like 5 a.m. As you're going back, you're basically like skipping time. So basically, it's 5 a.m. when in your inner cycle, it's 1 a.m. and you're like really tired and you're just having breakfast. It's odd, to say the least. And then I was just freaking eating a burger at technically 2 a.m., but it was actually 7 a.m. So yeah. I also skipped time recently. Ooh, in what way? But... that was overall, I mean, besides that, I also did like, I tried a bunch of new food. Okay, guys, first food I've tried was tacos. I never had tacos. These tacos were pretty decent, actually. We ended up eating in that place twice. It was pretty good. I liked it. I also tried, I forgot the name, but basically it's like a little Mexican thing that they do where basically the shrimp is raw, but it gets cooked with the lemon. Basically the acidity in a way cooks it. I don't know what's the name. Ceviche? Ceviche? Basically, I tried ceviche for the first time. I tried tacos for the first time. And my highlight of the things that I've tried that I fell in love with was umi. I basically tried the little walking thing of the sea. I forgot its name though. It's spiky. It's called umi. Chat, help me again. Every time I forget a word, I'm just gonna say chat, ding 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 ding, help me. It was sea urchin. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Also, welcome in Galactic Wolf. Hi. Yeah. So I tried for the first time sea urchin. And guys, I actually fell in love with it. It was so fucking good. And this is unfair because I'm never gonna have it again. Well, not in Italy at least. Or maybe somewhere. I don't know, but like... I genuinely fell in love with it. If I'm gonna go to Japan, you bet I'm gonna devour the frick out of all these sea urchins. These invasive species, I'm gonna eat all of them. It was like... I didn't know what I expected, but it was literally like creamy. It was so interesting. Like, you know, you put it in your mouth and you have like this sweet, creamy texture. I was like drooling in my... Even just now talking about it's like making me drool in my mouth. Go to the beach and find one. My dad told me the same. When I told my dad, yo, Dad, in America, I tried umi. He was like, oh, back in my days, when I was growing up, I was actually just catching them from the sea. We would go to the sea and take them and like open them, you know, like just how like parents do. No matter what you say, they will always like do it in a cooler way. They always be like, oh yeah, you're like a loser for like buying it. I got it for free. Type shit. Flight to Japan will even be longer than a flight to the USA. I plan to go to Japan someday. He sounds badass. No, my dad is absolutely badass. For example, the only reason I ended up setting up this thing today was only because of my dad. My dad came, you know, we're like 2 hours afar by car, so he came all the way here. And for those who do not know, my dad got diagnosed with Parkinson's at a very young age compared to the average. Like usually you get diagnosed like with Parkinson in your 60s. He got it when he was like almost in his 50s, like almost. So he got it really early and it fucking sucks. So despite his struggles, he came all the way over here and he relies a lot on medicine. Like he relies incredibly hard on medicine. If he doesn't get like his medicine, he will not be able to like control his body. It will be like literally paralyzed or either like shaking a lot. So he basically came all the way over just because I told my dad, Dad, I need my setup ASAP. There's so much stuff I have to do. So you know, when he, like, you know, the last 2 days he wasn't feeling well. He wasn't even going to work. So when my dad came up this morning at 8 a.m., I was like flabbergasted. I was like sleeping. And then he just opens the door and he's like, Veli, I'm here. I'm here to help you set up your stuff. And I was like, good morning. And he actually even let me sleep while he like managed other stuff in the house before we actually got to sorting my setup up. And the reason we needed like help with the setup is because my desk and my bed were in the garage. So, you know, we had to carry them through stairs and stuff. I mean, we is a big word. He carried it by himself. Like, I felt so bad, but I'm so grateful. He managed to carry my desk through like these stairs by himself. I just helped him only when like carrying it through my room, basically. So we carry it in, we get the desk in. The bed was such a hassle because it's like such a big bed frame. And, you know, when will you give your dad a ride? I have a confession. My parents are so tired of like taking me back and forth for trips. They're always like telling me, you need to get a freaking car. You need to get a car. So before I went to America, my mom was pissed, my dad was pissed, and they were recording me. Like, my dad started recording me and was like, okay, repeat after me. I, Veli, will get a driving license next year. He made me repeat that sentence and recorded it. So now you know that your fellow streamer will get a driving license next year. Because I told my parents, okay, I will get a driving license, but I need some more time. I want to sort out my streaming stuff. There's stuff I want to do, and I don't want to be bothered by a license, you know? There's a big project awaiting in the winter, and I want to have time, and, you know, because I'm going to be streaming 24/7. I do plan to have like a little subby donathon in the winter during my birthday. I planned a lot of stuff, so I was like, I don't want to get a driving license yet. I don't want it to like be in the way. Jokes on your parents. I don't have my driving license either. You don't have a license? I don't either. Actually, so many people don't have a driving. But here's the thing. My parents always tell me like, haha, you rely on us, right? But like, I told them, I kind of don't. They're the ones who want to help me. Like, which I'm grateful for, don't get me wrong, but like, if my parents weren't there, I would just take the bus. Like, I would just do all the little hassle of like, you know, getting the bus and the train. Because, you know, that's what you gotta do. You can't always rely on others. So, but they were like, no, but imagine if you had a car. Right. But here's the thing. Getting a driving license is expensive. And then you have to get the car itself, and it's expensive. And then you have to pay for the gas, and that's expensive. And then you have to also like pay for the car insurance. Expensive. And then sometimes you also get fines. You gotta pay. Expensive. So it's a lot of extra expenses that you can just like avoid by just like, you know, going on a bus and a train. Don't tell the bus, like, you know, don't tell the bus motherfuckers, but don't tell the bus motherfuckers, but I kind of almost like never buy my bus tickets. I kind of just don't. I only do when I'm like in a foreign country, but in my own country I don't. I only buy it if I'm like in the middle of the city, because then I know that there's gonna be like a lot of these guys like controlling by. But like where I live, I'm in the middle of like nowhere, so I just like do not incriminate yourself. I'm incriminating myself. I'm just being honest. Type shit. You can just use your parents' car, or else you can have the car owned by your parents, have cheaper insurance. But here's the problem. You are saying you can use your parents' car, but my mom is literally waiting for me to get a driving license and a car. Just she can use my car. She even told me, like, when are you gonna get your car so then we can share it? Wait, like I'm like set up for failure. The moment I get a car, it's no longer gonna be mine already. So you know, I'm kind of selfish. I kind of want my own car. I kind of want like my own car and like decorate it the way I want and stuff. Here's the thing. I'm like a control freak. Eska, hello. It's been a while. Wait. Did you text earlier? Was it you? Because I only read your name now. I'm sorry. Oh, well, first time I catch a stream. Hello, welcome. Been a while indeed. Meow. Decorate the car. Okay, I don't mean decorate the car, but you know, keep my own order and stuff, you know, like have my little good smell and like just have everything under my control. If someone is gonna get in the car, it means they're gonna like adjust it to their own height and, you know, set and stuff, whatever. When I was gonna say that I'm a control freak, I mean that like I like doing things at my own pace and at my own rhythm in my own exact way. So when that gets disrupted, it makes me annoyed. I have a way to do things and I don't like people to change the way I do my things, you know? So many times it happens that I just want to take my time with stuff. Isn't that just OCD? No. I don't have OCD. Like, I'm not like a cleaning freak. It's not OCD because like I don't get a breakdown out of it. But basically, the way what's gonna happen is, let's say, let me think of an example. Like I've studied a way, like the good way to do something, and then someone is trying to like change that way, unless it's actually truly more convenient, then sure. But if it's just like them trying to rush me, or them, I'm diagnosed with OCD, it has nothing to do with cleaning actually. No, okay, but still, it's not OCD. You like habits. I'm trying to think of like an example I can like think of. But like I already made an example. Like let's say I have like my car, I have it like put it to my settings, and then someone comes in and changes the settings around or like misplaces things. That bothers me. You know, that's what I mean. Or another thing is that I have a routine, right? Let's say I feed my cat, right? On a specific time, I cut its nails and like brush it and stuff. And then it gets disrupted by them wanting to feed it instead at a different time or like different food. That bothers me because I have my own routine. I have my own thing. I have like my own, you know, little routine. I don't like it being disrupted. That's just being uncompromising. I don't know if it's uncompromised. I can compromise, but like I can't compromise on my own things. I can compromise on other people's things, but like if it's my stuff, I don't want to, like, you know, yeah. I want to have it my way because it's my stuff. So that's what I mean, I guess. Chat, do you get me? I don't think it's OCD because like I am not like a control freak. That's not how compromising works. My sister once got pissed at me for changing the wiper speed on the family car. Okay, but that's too much. See, this is what I mean. It really depends on what it is. Like, I wouldn't be mad about the wiper speed. Because here's the thing. If it bothers me, when I say bother, I don't mean that I will have like a crash out about it. Because I'm like a very controlled person. But I will internalize it. And I will be like annoyed at it. That's it. I will not let you know that I'm annoyed, but I will be secretly annoyed at myself. Compromise it my way. That's just being autistic. You have your way of doing things. Chad, why are you trying to diagnose me? But look, lately I did like consider it. Like, could I be autistic? Like the reason why I considered it recently was not like, besides this thing that like I realized that I like to have like things done in a specific order, and if it gets like interrupted, I hate it. But also because as I was like renovating my room and stuff, I was like, my dad was asking me, like my mom actually was asking me to help like move stuff around. So we started like picking up the paint and stuff, and I don't know how to explain it, but like I was touching some things, and like here's the thing, I don't have any problem with eating food no matter the texture. Like I like all textures when it comes to food, right? I don't have like anything specific. But when I was touching the stuff, I was like, I touched some things that were like cringing me. I could not, I hated feeling the texture of certain things. I was like, could I be autistic? Because I hate this. Oh, holy orgasm. Thank you so much for the tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So I was just like, you know, girl, you're a VTuber. Love me, but that doesn't mean anything. For me, if someone changed where all my stuff in my room is, I would freak out, not gonna lie. This is another thing. This is another thing that happened today that actually annoyed me as well. So it's still related to me doing things like in a precise way, okay? So when I was like getting stuff, like packing the stuff, you know, like my room stuff, we had to like put it all in boxes and stash it aside. I put very specific stuff in a box, other stuff in another box, and I knew exactly where everything was. And that puts my mind at peace. But then today I came back and that stuff was messed all over. And, you know, my dad ended up like, I don't know why, that annoyed me a lot actually, that I put like the stuff in separate boxes on purpose, and he took some of the boxes and like mixed the cables together, like old cables that I don't use with like the new cables that I use for my setup. And I was so secretly really annoyed at that. I was like, man, I hate this so much. I even told him like, why? Like, you know, I already
Slenlock 5 gifted a tier 1 sub to Megs to 1,111.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Megster. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're actually considering, then go talk to psychiatrists and get experts online. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I'm not considering it yet because I don't think it impairs the way I deal with life. I feel like diagnoses are helpful if they are bothering your day-to-day life, right? But in my case, I'm chilling, right? It's just like small nuances. It's fine. I'm not thinking about getting the diagnosis or anything. But basically, that's what like happened today. That like, you know, all the cables that are like dirty end up getting mixed up with like my current setup ones, and I don't know, that just like was annoying.
5 gifted a tier 1 sub to Armor Piercing 1.
What the hell?
They have given 113 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much for gifting another sub to Alma. I appreciate you so much. This was just it, Alma. Well, thank you regardless. Or I don't know if I'm becoming like less tolerant or like I express more of myself lately, especially to my parents, right? Like usually I was, maybe it's just the age, maybe I'm aging up, right? But for example, yesterday I was talking to my parents, like, you know, I was sharing a story to my dad and my mom interrupts me and that bothered me. And I was like, shh, wait till I'm finished and then you can talk. And it's like kind of crazy to think about, to say that to your own parent, right? But like, I don't know, I'm starting to like, you know, apply the same rules of respect that I give to people also to my parents. Just because like they're my parents, that doesn't mean they can talk over me. So like if I'm talking to my dad, why should I be interrupted? I'm like, wait for me to finish and then you can ask. But yeah, I don't know, like small things that are like happening recently and I'm just like thinking about. Meow. Hydrate. Okay, sure. Blah, 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 blah. You are brave to say that. I know. I would have usually never done that. This is what I mean, that lately I'm becoming very... I don't know if I'm becoming like just with stronger boundaries, but I'm like expressing my mind far more, no matter who it is. Like you know, if something like is on my mind, I express it. I don't think I should be like get walked over, no matter who it is. It definitely, that interaction definitely annoyed my mother, because she was like angry at me and she was like, fuck you and stuff, right? And I was like, I tried to simply calmly explain it to her. I was like, I am currently talking to like that. I'm sharing something. You can just wait till I'm done and then you can talk. And then my dad laughed and he just said, she probably said that because otherwise she's gonna forget what she's gonna say. And that was actually really true as well. So my dad in a way knows me. And then after, by the way, and this was like really funny, after like my dad left, my mom literally told me, you are literally becoming a copy of your dad. And at the time I didn't know what she meant, but I think maybe that's what she meant. Like that interaction that happened just like made her realize, damn, she's just like her dad. With, I guess, having boundaries is like being your own parent, but oh well. Oh yeah, let me read another thing that you said. Blah, 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 blah. Autism is hard to diagnose, but it's one of the main components of it is in existence of others by a person's mind. One of the main components of it is the inexistence of others in the person's mind. That definitely does not apply to me. I keep in consideration the others a lot. Like, I do... I know, like, I have my ways to do things, but I still end up compromising. Like, that's the difference, right? I hate compromising, but I do it anyway. Like, I'm not like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I will do it, but secretly it will bother me. But yeah, I'm definitely very considerate. I would say so, at least. Like, I don't like bothering others or whatever. I always like check in with others and whatnot. Unless I'm misunderstanding. She married your dad? It's a compliment. I guess. I mean, honestly, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my dad. I love my dad. Like, my dad, I honestly like admire him so much because, as I shared before, he currently is diagnosed with Parkinson's, and even so, he is the most ambitious man I know. He is the most active man I know, which is so sad that he gets punished with literally the thing that can counter any person the most. Something that slowly paralyzes your entire body. When you're a person who like can't sit still, is crazy. And the reason I say like shout out to him is because when I say he's practical, I mean it. I mean that like he can do anything. He taught me how to build PCs. He can build PCs. He can fix phones. He can fix TVs. He can like build anything in a house. He can literally be like an architect. He can do like, he can fix cars. He can fix like tubes. He is so practical. It's insane. Like there's nothing that comes to mind that he can't do. And my dad also taught me, like, every time I always, like, compliment him on that, he always gives me the same quote, which is definitely gonna, like, stuck to me, which is literally also what, like, Slandog said, like, your dad is a living version of never let your limits limit you. Yes, one of his main quotes that he always tells me is, it's an Italian quote where you basically say, where a man arrived, yeah, where a man arrived, another one comes. Quite literally translated, which means that no matter what anyone else has accomplished, you can accomplish that too, if you want to, you know? And I live by that quote a lot. Like, I like that quote a lot, because of course you can't do everything in life, but it does speak about the fact that, like, if you truly want something, you can achieve it. It's as hard as it can seem. If a person, like, reached that limit, you can reach that too, you know? So yeah. Also, hi STG, how you doing? Hello. So I live by that. Chat, do you guys like your parents? Or like, do you okay, maybe beside, like, rather than like liking your parents, I would say, do you guys have also like a role model or like role figure, you know, like someone you look up to? Because in my case, you know, I like hugely respect my father, so one of them not. I'm very grateful for them. That's sweet. That's sweet. I sadly minus that. Oh no, I'm sorry. My condolences. Hell no. Yeah, we're gonna get like mixed, you know, like naturally we're gonna get like mixed results because, you know, some people did not have a good experience, others have, others do. Of course, it's all different depending on who your parents are, right? Midday checkup. How are you, Veli? Hello, Bearded. I'm doing good. Meow. I hope you're doing well too. My aunt is an astronaut. That's so cool. It's really funny because like this reminds me. Okay, I've shared this before, but it's like really funny. When I was in school, when I was in school, and you know the teachers would ask, class, what is your dream job? You know, everyone would tell, oh, I want to be an astronaut. Oh, I want to be like a flight attendant. Oh, I want to become a pilot. I want to become a teacher. And then there was me. I was like, I want to make fursuits. Ever since I was a kid, I was already in my own world, man. Ever since I was a kid, I knew I was never going to do like a 9-to-5 practical job. I knew I was going to find like some odd loop of sort that would like, you know, make my living, you know, like I would self-manage my living. So the fact that like I coincidentally ended up being a VTuber, it's also pretty funny because it does like line up with what I expected to do ever since I was a child. School was a waste of time for me. I already knew what I wanted to be. But yeah, I actually wanted to become like a fursuit maker when I was a kid, even though I've never done a fursuit in my life. She was like the only person I could connect to in my family. Man, have a good stream, lovely. I need to look busy at my job. It's you're looking busy at your job. I don't blame ya. Oh, and I was gonna say, well, see, I forget things easily. I'm so forgetful. I'm so sorry, Chad. What was I talking about? I kind of forgot. Well, either way, I'm glad you guys are here, okay? I'm grateful that you guys are here, standing, okay? Parents, yeah, I know I was talking about parents, but I don't know exactly what.
2 months with this silly flop of Veli Foo rave.
Veli Foo. The way the, like, you know, the little TTS just says my name, Veli Foo. It sounds like Swedish. Lemon! Thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. Fursuit maker. Yeah. Then I was gonna say that even though I was a kid, I never done a fursuit in my life, by the way. But like when I was a kid, I was just like, when I grew up, I want to do fursuits because I know they're promiscuous and they're fun to do, and I like artsy stuff. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. If I were in a VTuber, I would probably be a fursuit maker. I mean, I could still become a fursuit maker, right? But then it would take me too much time. It's too much on my plate. Being a VTuber, content creator, voice acting, or like doing ASMR, whatever, you know. Which, speaking of, I need to record some ASMR for my patron. Fudge! Wah. I always wanted to be an artist, but got cold feet right before college. When I was a kid, I was still like getting art commissions. So like ever since I was a kid, I was hustling. Well, modern kids nowadays, when they talk about hustling, they literally talk about freaking stocks or like drop shipping, and they make so much. But then there's me. I was like happy with like 10-20 bucks from art. And now we have like modern age, we have AI, we have all this stuff. It's crazy. Wow. But let me see, what day is it today? Hold on. I need to check something. Combine the two, make your fursuit on stream. Okay, that would be actually crazy. Imagine I learned with you guys how to make a fursuit, and I made like my own fursuit. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That would be pretty cool, but that would be very complex. That would be pretty complex. Hi, 02, welcome back. Okay, so I wanted to check something. Give me 1 second. So, another thing, if you guys are in my server, you have noticed that I pinged you guys. I pinged you guys. Yeah. And I said that I was gonna have an IRL stream at my friend's house. So you guys have seen her before. I've done a collab. I did like the Smash or Pass VTubers collab with them, Yukime. I will be at her place during Halloween, and she is gonna do an IRL stream, and I will be there basically. I don't know if like the stream is like for certain, but I'm just like, you know, telling you guys in advance that I will be there. And let me see. It's gonna be actually in 2 days. Oh. Wait, that's so soon. What the fuck? I was not ready. Well, I guess, okay, listen, I guess in 2 days I will be away. What day is that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. Huh. Okay, so I will be streaming today and tomorrow. And then the day after I will not be able to. Okay, I see. So basically, I will do an IRL stream at her place. I will tag you guys if it will happen and stuff, but I will spend the Halloween there. And then I will be back on the 2nd of November, I think. And then I will continue streaming from there, and I will post like a schedule. I will go back to like regular streaming from there. Hi, Lydia, welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Join the Discord if you haven't yet, by the way. Whoop. Join in, become a real flopper today. Or else I will come and bonk you. Oh, my carpet. Oh. There you go. My little pillow disappeared because it's binded to the numbers. So when I wrote 2, it made it disappear. I heckin' love the schedules. Yeah, I'm trying to become a little scheduled VTuber, okay? What? I will be cooking. As you guys know, I'm currently cooking and planning for like December debut. I'm trying so hard. I hope it goes well, because I'm gonna be honest. All these trips are definitely draining my little wallet, and I still have to pay for the rigging. I have to find a way to. I will have to ask my rigger if he's okay with like a payment plan or something. Anonymous, hello. Where are we farting? First thing in the morning or evening, we're already faulting. What the heck? Also, it's actually so weird to be in America and be in the right time zone. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, I was in America and like all of a sudden, every post made sense. Like, all the posts were like at 1 p.m. They made sense. Like, I was not in an inhuman time. You know, I could watch streamers stream at a normal time and not a freaking 5, 4, 3, 2 a.m. my time. It was pretty cool. Huh? What do you mean, huh? What do you mean, huh? Just watch EU streamers, but all my favorite VTubers are American. Okay, Kitty. First we start with the fun, and then we go with the dicks. I wish, guys. I don't know what happened, but like the Americans are not European, man. But yes, I am trying to work really hard. I'm trying to work really hard. I really hope that the stuff I have planned for the winter will be good. Because first of all, my birthday is gonna be in December, so I want to celebrate, you know, December. I want to celebrate my birthday with you guys. And there's a chance I will also maybe stream on Christmas. Is this a sad thing? We will spend the New Year's together. Is this a sad thing? Are you guys happy? I mean, I'm kidding. But it's sad as in like, is it sad that I'm not really spending it with my family? I don't really have, you know, you guys I guess are family at this point. Because I was like, okay, I can celebrate birthday with you, I can celebrate Christmas with you, and I can celebrate New Year's with you. It doesn't matter. America has like 5 time zones, so depending on where you are in America, some tweets might still not make sense time-wise. That is true. People, like, I don't know, they must have drawn the America map wrong, because like it's way bigger than it is. It's unreal. You know, when I was like in the plane, right? And we were like hovering over New York, I was like, oh, okay, we're over in New York. We're gonna be in San Diego very soon. No. 2 hours. This is literally like the same distance from like, I don't know, Italy to Germany or something. It's quite the chunk, but it looks so small. It's the same country. So weird. America is just very wife. I don't think it's wife. I'm gonna be honest. America is everything but a wife. Be grateful that America is not your wife. Every state is like 2 European countries wide. That is true. Italy is like quite close to Germany, streamer. Yeah, that was a bad comparison. I meant to say more like Italy to Norway. I didn't mean Italy to Germany is like very, very little. It's like literally not even an hour. The states are very wife material. I don't press X to doubt. Press X to doubt. But listen up. Let me think about it. I think I have to decide what I want to do tomorrow. We could either tackle a new game, or we could either do like a little react and more yapping. Oh yeah, there's like the little meme reactions. Okay. I think tomorrow we're just gonna like meme react and like yap a little longer together. Oh yeah, and there's also Valhalla. I completely forgot. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. We can just do that. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna do meme reactions, and then we're just gonna do just yapping and also play more Valhalla. My mother told me someday I will buy golly with kudos. She do distant shores. Stand up on the pro. No. Steady close to the hay. Meow. Did the nut even play? I swear I did not hear a nut. Did the nut play, guys? I am sorry for scamming you out of a nut. Oh no! What the frick? Hold on, let me check. Why didn't the nut play? Usually it's like nut. What's the name of what I use? I don't even know. Stream alerts? Yeah, sound alerts. My bad. Okay, I'll do a quick check-in for you as to why the nut scammed you. You got scammed by your own nut. Imagine. Okay. Hold on.
No.
Oh, it's just really quiet. I can hear it, but it's super quiet. Hold on, where's the nut? Chippy chippy chappa chappa dooby dooby dabba dabba magic gummy dooby dooby boom boom boom. Dude, the nut sound is literally on max volume. Why is it so quiet? It's on max volume. I can't do anything. What the heckies? Well, I guess in the future you should not nut.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That was a mission failed indeed. The alloy might just be broken itself. You are just loud, streamer. I can't. What? Oh. It's not picking up my Angie face. Oh, probably because of my new glasses. I can't be angry. There you go. I'm properly angry now, but I have to do it this way. That was a lot of yeah, that was just loud. Some sounds are like super quiet, and then the other ones are just like you ape. Blah. But overall, these trips were like super fun. And by the way, another thing is that I really want to play Pokemon AZ. I also really wanted to like stream that. Would you guys be interested? Like, I don't know, there's like so many people who are like playing Pokemon AZ right now. Pokemon ZA, not AZ. Because I haven't played like a Pokemon Switch game in so long. So many people are playing it. Everybody's like sharing. Emotional damage. So many people are like sharing. Like the screenshots and everything. And I'm getting like FOMO. Not gonna lie, ZA is bigger let down than I thought. What? Really? Why? so many people are like praising it, but a lot of people are like, oh, this game is peak and stuff. You're the first one. I mean, okay, not really the first one, but I did see some people who are like, oh, this is not their best game, it's not worth it. But I don't know, I like the new gimmick a lot, but Nintendo always rubs me the wrong way. What's the new gimmick? I mean, okay, listen, you guys are talking to... I used to be like such a big Pokemon nerd, but I don't keep up with the new Pokemons anymore. Ever since they moved onto the Switch, I kind of just haven't like played since. I don't know, like I'm a Nintendo girly. Like Nintendo 3DS is what I meant to say, sorry. Someone say Pokemon ZA. Hello, Pixa! Welcome! Yeah, we did a bunch of Pokemon ZA. Would you recommend it? Because some people are having like mixed emotions. Have you played Legends Arceus? No, I have not. Like, that's what I mean. That like I have not touched Pokemon ever since the Switch. Like I don't know. It doesn't hit. Like I feel like, or it looked like it didn't hit the same. So I just never thought about playing it. But now everyone is mentioning like Pokemon ZA, so I wanted to try it. They now have real-time battle in it. Oh, really? How does that work? Wasn't the whole gimmick of Pokemon the fact that like you could like play a turn-based game? I guess, okay, listen, in a way, as the game becomes more modern, I guess they want to like make it more realistic, you know? Because like now we're in the 3D world and you're walking around to catch Pokemon instead of like walking in the grass to like bait some. So maybe like they just want to like make it feel more real. I don't know if that's like a good thing or bad thing though. The first thing, you have to go through ranks Z to A, and from W you get upgraded to F or something like, so you kind of get rid of half the game. Oh, I don't know what that means. I'm gonna be honest. The new Legend games are less turn-based. Oh, it's a great game and highly recommended. Very fresh take on Pokemon, expands a lot on Legends Arceus. What is it? Arceus? I guess Arceus? Yeah, I guess Arceus, whatever. Pokemon is so streamlined and so easy. It's actually just a game for nostalgic Pokemon fans. Dude, I feel like no matter how much time passes by, the Pokemon games I always want to go back to are the Pokemon games that I grew up with. So like, I always want to play Pokemon Black or like... Anyway... I think it's just for kids. Oh my god, no. You're one of those. You know, you're like my parents. You're like my parents. When I tell them that I want to play Pokemon, they're like, oh my god, you're a grown-ass adult now. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, and... God forbid a woman likes to play their own Pokemon. What the hell? So mean. So rude. Kurva. That is a very nice first message. Hello, Wave. Welcome. I am not Russian. You should probably speak in English, but be grateful that I can read some Russian. So this is a crazy opener. Gen 4 best gen. I feel like every game has like its pros and cons. Not pros and cons, but like every game has like the thing that makes it stand out, right? So for example, I can't pick specifically like a game. I can because I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, as you guys know. Explorers of the Sky will always be my favorite. It's a completely unique spin from like the regular Pokemon. But when it comes to like the normal Pokemon, right? I like Hard Gold and Soul Silver because I like that the Pokemon follows you. I like the Pokethline mainly. And then when it comes to like others, it's like, you know, let me think about it. Let me drink, hold on. Wow. And then like, for example, Hard Gold, that's like what I like about it. And then from like Pokemon Platinum, I like just the whole vibe. The music is so nostalgic. I like the glitches. This is like really silly, right? But like what I like about Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Plat is how scuffed they are. you guys cannot disagree with me. Those games were like really scuffed. You could like glitch to like literally a normal game with the bike trick to like go meet Darkrai, to go meet Cresselia on these like islands. Another thing was that in Pokemon Diamond, like Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl had like this insane problem of long battles, okay? By that I mean that like if a Pokemon had like 500 HP, let's say we're fighting like a Chelsea, was that the Pokemon name? And you know, you one-shot it, you would have to wait like a minute for the bar to go down. That was like, they fixed that in Pokemon Platinum, I believe. But like in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, it was like so scuffed. So I don't know, overall to me what stands out about these generation like is that it was scuffed. It had a lot of scuffs, a lot of like glitches that you could abuse. So that's why it's like, you know, and of course like the lake, that's like nostalgic. Hold on. Like this is a classic. Like if you have played Pokemon Pearl, this is a classic hit. Oh. So you know what I mean.
X!
How dare you interrupt my little chill session with freaking dicks, man? Another Nintendo lawsuit. Dude, the lawsuits are crazy. Leave me alone. Chansey? Oh, it was actually Chansey. Had one of the highest HP in Pokemon Garbage Defense. Yeah, so you would literally sit still waiting for this little bastard to like go KO for so long. So that's about like, you know, my thoughts of Pokemon Diamond Pearl and stuff. Then you have Pokemon Black. Pokemon Black now, for me, I loved it. They introduced a lot of new things. There were cool events. I spent all my days trading in this mother freaking game. Like, I genuinely loved the trading all day and night in Pokemon Black. I had like so many legendaries because I was spending all my days just like trading. I don't even know how I did it. I was like a master trader somehow. So I ended up like, you know, I loved the Zora event. I loved all the little mysteries that Pokemon Black had. Wait, how's there a hype train? What's happening? Apparently. Okay, you apparently triggered the hype train. That's crazy. A song request. What's the song request? I just oh, okay. No, okay, we ignore that. But Pokemon Black and why it was hype for so many reasons. The whole story was just, I don't know, I loved it. Like, I loved the concept. I loved how, you know, Gessis was actually an evil antagonist. How the whole thing went. Also, Lemon! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. What the hell? Also, SDG, thank you so much for continuing the sub. You're amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Mwah. So, from Pokemon Black again, like the whole story, like the lore was good. The music was amazing. I don't care what anyone says, but like the music was amazing in Pokemon Black. There's so many banger tracks. Like, let me just like play like there's like a little thing, like these videos. Like Gen 5 music hits really hard, right? I'm just gonna play it. This is the opening, and that's already peak already. Hi, Night Rider, welcome. Hi, welcome. Hi, Veli, hello. Where are you guys coming from? Hello, Lando, welcome in. Like, listen to this. Like, all of these tracks, guys, oh my god, fighting the gym with this music was so fucking hype. It's so fucking hype. I don't care what anyone says. It's just so hype. Da-da, da-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da, da. And then this that was like playing when like you won. It's also cool. Da da da! I got an email that I got a gift, so now I'm here. Oh, I see you. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming and checking us out. I hope you're having a good day. We're currently yapping about Pokemon, so we're just like vibing. We're listening to Pokemon Black soundtracks. Lore peak. The events peak. The music amazingly peak. Down, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-down. Oh, and this is like the best part of it all. When your Pokemon was low and you're just like. You're like both with anxiety, but also like dancing. Like you're dancing with anxiety. I'm gonna go. Thank you so. Oh, enjoy the rest of your day, Lemon. Thank you so much for all your subs and love again. Mwah, thank you. I appreciate you so much, dude. This was like the bridge. Did you guys know about like the lore of like the ghost girl that they also added in? That was like really crazy. When I was a kid, I was creeped out by the ghost girl like so much. Buck, thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, this is the best track of them all. I appreciate you, Book. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Twitchcon was so fun. It was a pleasure meeting you. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. I don't know, like all of these tracks are just so cool. Right now we're just vibing to Pokemon Black together. Oh yeah, and then the remix of like the normal, you know, battle. It's just so cool. Also, the Pokemons in the Gen 5 are so cool, dude. I loved like the evolution of Axel. Like the Haxorus, I think it was called. Dude, it's been so long, I don't remember Pokemon names anymore. Ask 10-year-old me about Pokemon names and I remember all of them. But now, oh, it's gone. All of these tracks are peak, dude. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm just like vibing through Pokemon Black. What is Jigglypuff called? Iggy Buff? This track is also so fire. Da-da, 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 da-da. Trubbish? I actually hated Trubbish as a Pokemon. I hated it so much. Ugh, I hated it because it's literally just trash. It's just Trubbish. And the funny thing is, when I was like a kid, the names didn't make sense to me. But now that I'm like an adult, the names are so stupid. Like, they got like Trubbish, which, oh, it's because it's rubbish, you know? Trash and, you know, rubbish. So it's Trubbish. Makes sense. Or you got like, I don't know, other names. Among Us. Among Us is the funniest one. It's such a fucking, like a mushroom. Or like Durling. It's a deer. Makes sense. What, like many Pokemons are just like named off after like what they look at, like what they look like. But when I was a kid, I didn't know. I was always like, what are these names? How are they so creative? And then you grow up and you're like, damn, it makes sense. Haxorus is so peak. I love Haxorus as a Pokemon. Guys, I'm growing to be a dragon girly, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I loved like, you know, the evolutions. I loved like the Vulpix and stuff, but now I'm loving so much the dragon types, like Hydreigon, Haxorus. They look so cool. Or there's another one, the one that like Cynthia uses, that it looks so cool too, that I want one. Da, 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 da. This one makes you feel like you're like, Garchomp, so cool. I believe he was a dragon type. Also, another fun fact is that Gen 5 was like the first generation to introduce vocals into their like soundtracks, which is so cool. Let me look it up. Pokemon Black. Or maybe it's gonna be in the Gen 5 music. But like this one. Listen to this. This is like... Oh. I think it's this one. Okay, hold on. This! Like, you walk into the gym and you hear this. When I heard this for the first time when I was a kid, I was like, holy shit, this is Pika. This is such an underrated theme, by the way, from Pokemon Black. Like, there's vocals in it, guys. You don't understand. It has vocals. That's so cool. So I love Pokemon Black, absolutely. It was a very, also, like, heartfelt, iconic game for me. Because I remember vividly when it came out, and I wanted this game so bad that I was watching videos on YouTube of the gameplay, and I was waiting for it to become my birthday so that my parents could gift me that game. I remember that so well. Shame new Pokemon game has fully animated cutscenes where there are no voice acting. Damn. It triggers me so much. Yeah, I can't say much because I haven't played the new games. So yeah, underrated Pokemon Battle Revolution OST. But yeah, I don't know, like every single track that is playing in this video. Oh wait! Oh, it's the same one I just played. Yeah, it was in the video. This is literally peak. They animate the lip flaps with not voices. That must look awkward actually. My favorite game of all time is Titanfall 2 and it's never getting continued. Oh, I've never heard of that game, nor have played it, but I'm sorry to hear that. Look, another one with audio. Like vocals, I mean. B, E-O, I can't spell Pokemon. M-O-N. Oh, this one is so good. This one is so good. Like, I've spent so much time in this city. Hearing this track makes me nostalgic of Pokemon Black. Da 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 ba ba da 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 ba ba. Nowadays you can get a decent Pokemon experience, but it doesn't feel as heartfelt anymore. I mean, I wish I could say I know, but I feel like I know, because like if I were to play like the new Switch game, I don't feel the same, right? Oh my god, this is one of my favorite tracks. This is so hyped. Da, 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 da. The drop is so hard at this song. Like, I love the part that goes like... Wait, I'm waiting for it. Da, 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 da. I love the part where like it opens and it goes like... Da, 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 da. Oh, they didn't include it. That's so sad. I don't know, all of these are like awesome. Even just like getting into the grass and you hear it, right? Nyo! Thank you for the follow, welcome! Nyo! Nyo. I like Nyo. Sounds like Nya, which I say often. Nyo. Ever encountered a shiny? Out of all the Pokemon games I've played, I have never encountered a shiny. I've never got a shiny in my life I never got a shiny. I never shiny hunted when I was a kid. I'm sorry. The only shiny... Okay, actually I did get a shiny. The Gyarados. That's the only... That is the only shiny I ever got. Hi, Sky! Hello! It was so nice to see you at TwitchCon, sweetie. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Also, today my voice is like so... Not shaky, but I guess it kind of is. Because like when I say like, hi, it's like, you know? I don't know if I've been just singing too much vibrato to the point that like even when I say like, hi, it just vibrates automatically, you know? Like, hi. No. Hi. I don't know. Don't mind me. Down, ba, ba, ba. Oh, no, no, no. Let me drink more gamer sups. use code Veli for 10% off gamer subs. Which right now they're also running a little discount, fellas. They're running a little discount right now, where basically if you use my code and you spend at least 40, so I'd say like buy 2 tubs, right? You can get the shipping for free. That is cool. That is very cool. If you want to, you know, refill it on some tubs, you should use my code right now. They only have that for like another few days. Yeah. Is the one tub already $40? No. It's like 30. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. She hasn't played my redeem? You ended up like linking it? Did I not notice it? Oh, you did. Da 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 ba da da ba da da. Okay, hold on. I'll play it. Oh, this is from Ruby and Sapphire. I have never played Ruby and Sapphire, but there is a track from Pokemon Ruby that I absolutely love. Hold on. I will play the track after this one is done. Okay, wait, I don't think it's from Pokemon Ruby. Oh, it's from Pokemon Emerald. My bad, I've mixed the two. Oh, I moved it by accident, my bad. Pranked him good with that one. I didn't even try. Ruby Omega is a good remake of the game. I haven't played it, so I actually wouldn't know. But let me play like one of my tracks that like when I heard it, I actually liked it a lot. And it's actually such an underrated track. You know, I've never played Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, but like when I heard it, I was like, this shit fire. And not many, like I never hear it anywhere. I don't know, like it's underrated underrated track. I will play it. Also, this sounds like a little remix. Oh, it is a remix. Oh, you did link a remix. I was like, this is not from a Pokemon game. It is a little remix. Wait. It's a dubstep version, I see. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, it does say Little Root Town. Think of it that bad though. Okay. Wait, are you ready? Okay. Are you ready to hear the peak track though? For those who have played Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you should probably know it, but it's this one. I love this track so much. It's so underrated. Underwater theme? It's not underwater theme actually, nope. It's a mountain theme. You hear when you're like at the peak of Mountain Pyre. And funny enough, it has like peak in the title. Sounds like Undertale music. Does it? This is from Pokemon. Da 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 da. I don't know, like I hear this and I'm like jamming. It reminds me of like a Donkey Kong track actually. But I do agree, it doesn't sound like your usual Pokemon track, but it's so catchy. I don't actually remember it. Well, it's a peak track. Chat, do you agree? It's good. Come on. It is good. Come on, come on. If you say it's bad, I'm gonna like, if you're gonna say like, eh, it's fine, I guess I'm gonna like, I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna bite you. YouTube really wants me to play the Pitbull mashup, so I'm gonna play it. Like, I ended 2 videos and both times it just showed me in the recommended the Pitbull mashup. Like, okay, make some noise. We went from Pokemon to Pitbull. How do you feel about that? Meet me at the hotel room. Ba, 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 da. Oops, sorry. But regardless, it is kinda time. Chat, it is kinda time. It is kinda time. So tomorrow, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Already? I mean, it's been 3 hours somehow. I know, it passes by so quick. But I hope you guys enjoyed catching up with what your little silly flopper has been up to. We're gonna be, you know, yapping more tomorrow. We're gonna spend more time tomorrow. So, I will be reacting to you guys' memes. So if you're not in the Discord, you should absolutely join now. Discord. And if you haven't submitted your memes, you can submit them in the little channel. Submissions. I will be reacting to the memes you sent tomorrow. I actually did not check the channel at all. No thanks. Okay. You're getting muted. Goodbye. Goodbye. Fuck you. You don't want to join my server. You don't deserve to speak in chat either. You deserve no speaking rights. See, I'm so evil. Actually, I'm very nice. 65. I don't know what is wrong with Stream Elements, by the way, that when I try to like, when I moderate someone from Stream Elements or like OBS, it's a random number. Like, for example, it says 1 minute, but it does like 85 seconds. Like, that doesn't make sense. And if, like, you know, I think it's like random as well. Does anyone else want to be like my victim and get muted for like a minute just to test it? It's American Minute. Does anyone else want to be my victim for like a minute? Okay. Look, let's see. Is it going to be the same number? Look, it's 90 seconds now. Okay, Sky, you too? Look. 64. Why is this so random? It says 1 minute. So why the frick is it timing out randomly? It's like a gamble. You never know what you're going to get. I apologize in advance for the mutes. I love you guys. But you guys offered yourself, you know? Maybe it's at least 60 plus RNG. It could be. It could well be. For example, User got like another 30 seconds on top of the 1 minute. I got a good roll. Man. Yeah, you actually did get a good roll. At 85 seconds, yeah. Let's gamble timeouts. Well, if we gamble timeouts, Sky got the best one. She got 64 minutes, so... I mean, 64 seconds, so she technically, like, got a minute and 4 seconds extra. We should add, like, a gamble timeout. That'd be funny. Like, oh yeah, see what you're gonna get. Can we get a sub 60 chat? I don't think you can. No. I think it might truly be, like, 1 minute plus random RNG added on top. I don't know why they did it that way, but it's funny. But anyways, I will say goodbye to you guys now, and I will see you tomorrow. Let me see who we can raid. I want to make, like, I learned my lesson. From now on, I want to make sure that the people are streaming before I raid into them. Because many times I've raided into people who are like AFK. Yeah, there we go. I was about to, like, raid into someone who's, like, sleeping. Thanks. See, I learned my lesson. Now I check streams before raiding. Let me check. Lamau. Don't laugh at me. Okay, I think this person is actually streaming. She is very cute. She's very cute and demure. Oh, she's very cute and demure. Alright, so we're gonna be raiding Yui. Raid Yui. Oh, what the hell? I copied their name and it copied the YouTube link. I was about to raid into a YouTube link. That's amazing. Okay, Yui X. There you go. Yeah. Alright, chat. Thank you so much for being here and for keeping me company and hearing me out. Thank you so much for all the love. It was so nice to see you guys again. I miss you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Get ready to raid. Wait, did I just like mistype? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Wait, did it work? Oh my god, I did the wrong command. I'm so stupid. Hello? I don't stream for like 20 days and this is what happens. I'm gonna cry. Wait, she's not allowing a raid. Oh no. Okay, guys, hold on. We spent together another 2 minutes. We need to find another victim to raid. Damn. My streamer is washed. I am washed. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Who do I want to raid? Guys, do we have any redeem? Come on, someone redeem like a raid. Someone do a raid redeem. I don't know who to raid. We could raid Mystic Light. Is she streaming? Is she a proper streamer? She is properly streaming right now. She's playing some game. I'm only 25k away from VIP. Alright, you guys keep your money on the grind, whatever. Fine. Okay, this time I think it should work. Bum. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you guys so much, as I said, for being here. I appreciate you. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time as always. We are gonna be reacting to memes together that you guys submit in the Discord, so you better join it. And then we're gonna maybe play more Valhalla. We're gonna be playing more of the bartender game. So yeah, thank you guys. So nice to see you. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye.